Alright, time for more the Ace Attorney. If it loads, it is. There we go. Actually, wait a minute. Episode 2. Okay, yeah. It's giving us the preview again. That was no accident. I was drugged with sleeping pills. I was murdered by that person. Now, what is this? Is this a dead pixel on my screen? Oh no, it's just some dirt. Okay. That's why I took my revenge. It's only fair, isn't it? Eenie? Don't do it again. It was again. And finally I get to see you again, and it's not your fault. You didn't do it. No, I didn't. I killed that person. But it wasn't you. And that doesn't matter. It might as well have been me. Possession gone wrong? Revenge is better served cold. I can't believe something like this happened. The events of that gloomy, rainy afternoon had started this whole mess. Keep playing through my mind. Hello there. Good afternoon. Hope you're doing fine. June 16th, 3:34 p.m. Carefull offices. We didn't go to the office at all in the intro, did we? Prologue, rather. What depressing rain. Do you understand how depressed it makes me, do you? I guess. But actually, more than depressed, I'm angry. Angry over that weather girl on TV. I think a little rainy spell will take a break with a day of sun. That's what the girl said. I'd stake my life on it. Well, it's the weather. But that's why I didn't bother to bring an umbrella today. What nerve, calling herself a weather girl. She's going to hear about my $1,500 suit. About your case? Unless you're planning on suing the weather girl. I'm sorry. I thought that before we go down to business I could have some friendly chatter. My name is Dr. Turner Gray. Turner Gray, huh? And I'm a surgeon. Remind me to never end up. Remind me to never end up on his. To never end up under his knife. I have a difficulty with that. Just reading more of Marissa before. I saw that, yeah. I saw that. Hope you're enjoying it. I'm here today because of this incident. Malpractice at Gray Surgical Clinic. 14 inpatients lose their lives. Wasn't there this TV show back in the 2000s with in hospital with also like Gray in the name? Oh, Grey's Anatomy. Right. Is it supposed to be a joke for that? I don't know. Oh, you're the doctor, Rat. It's really quite upsetting. Did you hear me? Upsetting. Yeah, yes, I heard you. I agree, it's quite upsetting, Dr. Gray. The one that screwed up was that nurse. It was her that got the medications mixed up and killed those 14 patients. Oof. And yet, now listen good, and yet, that nurse had the nerve to go and die before admitting her to her wrongdoing. She didn't even offer any sort of explanation to me, and it's the kicker. And this is the kicker. She up in herself had a grand old accident and crashes her car. Smash! Crunch! Instantly transforming her car into an accordion model. 14 people died in hospital because of malpractice, that's not good. And that's right, about a year ago all the tabloid shows were talking about it. 14 victims of medical malpractice. You have a feeling you know one, but you've last seen it so long ago. 14 victims of medical malpractice and a nurse's mysterious fatal accident. There were rumors that Dr. Gray had actually caused that crash. People said it was to forever hide the person responsible for the malpractice incident. Why would I? No, I'm just going to say this once. Why on earth would I want to kill that nurse? She's the one who killed those 14 patients, not me. I want to get rid of the evidence, I guess. I think you need to take a deep breath, Doctor, and focus. More to the point, this case is over a year old. Why bring it up now? That's simple, because the situation is slipping out of my grasp. This just won't do. My clinic is seeing nearly as many patients isn't nearly seeing as many patients nowadays. Do you understand what that means? It means they're not coming to my clinic. You don't say. Never by me, I don't think I want to go either. So, what do you like me to do about it? I want you to help me prove that I'm innocent. You do realize I'm a lie, not a private investigator, right? No, this is something only you can do. Maya Fey, you know this girl, correct? Maya? Why would you know her name? I heard you were working under her for a little while. Well, yes, I mean... Hey, wait a second here. I work under her? Yes, am I wrong? She told me I'm not, so I'm not quite sure if... Well, if we worked for a trails together. She went back to her hometown to undergo more training. Ah, yes, I heard. Must be lonely for you. What? Wait, I'm not. She must be an extraordinary girl to handle such a rigid training. I have an acquaintance who knows a lot about these mystical sorts of things. She's the one who introduced me to Miss Fey. Is Maya really that famous? And I've already set up an appointment. For what? What else? A channeling. I'm going to have her call the spirit of that nurse that went and got herself killed. Oh! Maya, I wonder what she's up to right now. We, the woman of the fake line, have always been spiritual mediums. Or spirit mediums. It's because the power to communicate with spirits flows strongly through us. That's what you told me. I guess she's learned to accept her responsibilities and become an adult. Maya, an adult? Never. Not counting training, this will be your first time channeling a spirit. So she gave me one condition before accepting my request. A condition? The condition is you, Mr. Wright. She said that she wouldn't do the channeling without first seeing you again. Me? And that is why I've searched out you. This guy needs to fix his fucking glasses, they keep slipping off. Not like I want to talk, but... What was that bonk? And that's why I've searched out for you. You want to see it too, don't you? And so, that's how I ended up visiting Maya's hometown with the doctor. June 19, 1:25 PM, Carefull Village. It's a nice rock you have there. Oh no, there's that fucking bird clip again. God damn it. So this is Carefull Village, Maya's hometown. Could work on the better sound effects for the second game, couldn't they? Why hello there? Small one. What an old little girl. Hey, wait up, Polly. Someone else is coming this way. Nick! Maya, how are you? It's good to see you again. Wow, I didn't think you'd really show up. It's not a big deal. You made it sound like you were so far away. Well, maybe I exaggerated. Just a little. It was only 2 hours by train. If I'd known you were this close, I would have visited more. Oh, hey, your homies. No, you're not allowed. I already decided, you know. Until I become an adult, I'll have to work hard and I'll be strong by myself. Oh, well. Anyway, congratulations. I'm glad your training is going well for you. Nice rock you have there. A giant rock that seems to be reaching for the sky. The orders are written on the beat-up old sign. Looks like this giant rock is called the Carefull Boulder. There's a really complex explanation written here, but there's the long story short. It's a big stone for spirits to live in, something like that. Old bus stop says Carefull Village on the signpost. The buses seem incredibly inconvenient, they only come in 3 times a day. Yeah, that sounds about right for bumfuck nowhere. Trust me, I know about that. It's an all-star phone booth. Can't say it fits well with too well with this area. The cell phone doesn't get reception up here, so who knows? I may need it later. Subtle foreshadowing? Question mark? Rustic thatched roof houses where the older villagers live line the street. There's nowhere near as large as the nice meadow in front of me. It's kind of odd that I don't see any of the older villagers walking around though. And the biggest, most elegant of the buildings you can see from here. This is Fey Manor, the place Maya calls home. It seems to be overwhelmed by his presence. Is there nothing on the mountain in the back? No? I don't really think that investigating him matters much anyway. Looks like you finally become a full-fledged medium taking on your first job. Yeah, I didn't think it would be this soon. But this case, do you know the messy story behind it? Behold the power of the Maya Intelligence Network. Let's see. 14 people died because of malpractice on Dr. Gray's part, right? And to pin the blame on the nurse, he killed her in what appeared to be a car accident. Huh? So what is this Maya intelligence network anyway? The tabloids. Okay then. Don't fall for propaganda, Maya. That's what I thought. Huh, I'm just pulling your leg, Nick. What really happened is the exact opposite. I heard all about it from Dr. Gray. Oh, come on, Nick. I wouldn't take a Gray's killer as a client. That's too scary, even for me. Yeah, I guess so. So this is your hometown, huh, Maya? Yep. Crane Village, but I've heard people call this place Medium Valley too. Interesting. So everyone that lives here is a spirit medium? Pretty much. Most of my ancestors were too, I think. It's probably true since the faint ability to communicate with the dead is strong. Actually, only the women of this village are mediums. So what do the men do? They usually work someplace outside of the village. Oh yeah, I wanted you to ask about that girl I saw earlier. Do you know her? Oh, you mean Pearly? Pearly? Pearl Faye, she's my cousin. Isn't she adorable? She's just like yours truly. Cousin. Right, then that means... Is she also a... Yep, she's a medium too. Pearly's a real genius when it comes to channeling. I see. Hope it didn't scare her when I tried to talk to her earlier. Nah, it's not you. My aunt drilled into her head that... That's a weird, get off. If a suspicious looking person tries to talk to you, run away. Suspicious look... Yeah. Get your bricks ready. Get your bricks ready. I know. Bud? What's a bud doing there? Wait a minute. There we go. Yeah. Suspicious looking person. Yeah. Well, wearing training clothes for starters. Or you're not wearing training clothes for starters. Of course not. Pearl is my aunt's most valued treasure, so she's not allowed to go outside for now. Are we throwing bricks? No throwing bricks! No! Please don't. Birds are weak to rock types. She doesn't know much from the world outside of Korean village. Aunt? Pearly's mother is my aunt. Duh, come on, Nick. Well, Nick, I've gotta get going. It's about time for the channeling to start. Oh, yeah. I'm doing the channeling in my house, so come on in, okay? After I'm done, we can grill up some juicy burgers. What was it originally? I don't buy that originally by burgers. Alright, good luck, Maya. Thanks. Well, at least she's still the same Pokemon. Hello there, both Floop and Zaza. You just missed a sis joke. Noodles? You don't grill up noodles, but... Honestly. This joke was so lame I wouldn't even throw a brick. That bad, huh? It was originally noodles? Really? Oh. It's a weird thing to translate, but whatever. June 19th, Fane Manor Meditation Room. Ah, Mr. Wright, I'm so glad you showed. Some nice weather we're having today. Aren't you happy? No, not at all. That stupid weather girl made the wrong call again. It will rain cats and dogs today, she said with a straight face. Can't believe they allow such misguided reports on the public airwaves. You get used to it. What's talking about the weather is this guy is just asking for punishment. But anyway, this is a splendid manor. No argument there. It's hard to believe that this is Maya's house now. I was given a guide map to this building. There, Mr. Wright. I have a copy for you too. Important evidence, huh? Like, does it even need to be the court evidence when we're not or the court record when we're not in court? Partial. Where's the rest of it? This guy pose makes his face super punchable, yeah. The hair coloration reminds me of another character, but I'm not sure. Actually, no, I got it! Hold on, chat. Hold on. Can I pull up an example here? Like, I'm not sure if you're seeing the same thing that I'm seeing. PNG, please. Is that PNG? I've got trust issues with finding PNGs on the internet these days. Because 9 out of 10 times they actually turned out to be a fucking WebP. Now this is a PNG. Just hold on, chat. It will be funny, trust me. It will be funny. Oh, it's funny that you would say that. It's funny that you would say that because that was what I was thinking of. Yeah, I see it. I see it. Just like, oh, I can't turn this, can I? I'm gonna turn it. Just put it on his hat. There you go. Today's channeling. What are you going to do once the nurse's spirit has been called? Isn't it obvious? I'm going to have her write a signed confession. Signed confession? Yes, a confession. But pay attention. I'll have her write this. 1 year ago on May 2nd, 14 patients died due to my negligence. And then on May 24th, I fell asleep at the wheel and died in a car accident due to my further negligence. I'm sorry and I apologize for being negligent. That's what I'll have her write. With a confession, the rain falling on my soul can finally stop. Oh, I see. So how did you hear about my affair? I heard about it from an acquaintance. A girl studying in the occult, a girl studying in occult in the college. That girl introduced me to this village. This is the home of the Korean School of Channeling. The home, huh? And Miss Mai is the daughter of the master, I hear. It doesn't deserve to be treated like a wig. I know. Master? Anyway, do you see the door? That's the room where people and spirits meet. Miss Maya's aunt is in the room right now. Would you care to meet her? Alright. Whoa, off you go, Zig. Okay, that's funny. Off you go, Zigzagoon. That reminded me, before I started streaming, I actually saw like a notification that the Pokemon Lego sets were finally announced. Like, hold on, I'm gonna pull a picture of that nonsense up because I feel like ranting about this shit. Like, I really feel about ranting about this shit. Well, it's like 4 pictures each, isn't it? Well, the long and short of it is like, holy fuck, they're overpriced. It's like, sure, it's only this picture. I want you to guess, chat, how much this Lego set costs. Actually, I can just do it for all of them, really. Because these prices are getting quite absurd for what you're getting. How is this the most reasonable one, even? I can't open multiple of these, can I? No, I can only open one. Alright, chat. Place your bets. How much does this nonsense cost, you think? Like, look at this. This is like a nice little thing, right? Right? Just get like 3 Pokemon. 650 euros. Thank you very much. Yeah. 100, 200. Oh, damn, chat. You're too naive. You're too naive. Don't forget that the Legends of Zelda set costs like 350 euros, which is already absurdly overpriced for what you're getting. Alright, next up we have, of course it's a Pokemon crossover. Of course you have to have your shitty Pikachu, because of course. I don't like its face, chat. Something about these cheeks is hella fucking wrong. Like, look at this. I saw a picture of it when it was like standing on its hind legs. It looks a little bit better, but how much do you think this costs? If the previous one was 650? And yes, mate will do. Doesn't even have minifigs, so you can just make the set from a second-hand parts. 1,000? Why would the Pikachu be more? It's 1/3 of the pieces. You say 1,000, right? Now the actual price for this thing is 200 euros. Yeah. Well, 200. I say 200 euros, but it's 200 euros, $200, whatever. Because mascot, yeah. I mean, I wasn't interested in the buildable Pikachu anyway. Last but not least, I feel bad for people who will buy it. Yeah, the prices are bloody absurd. Last we have this one. It is like fine. The face is kinda very flat. This one is 60 bucks. It's like, yeah, that's acceptable, I guess, but... Why can't you just give me a Squirtle like this? It's never going to happen. Because, fuck you, I guess. Then they also have a, people were saying getting scams. Oh, there will be scalping going on with this nonsense, by the way. Because, Lego has this thing that you, if you buy a set, or well, you don't buy a set, like, if you spend like X amount of euros, you get like a bonus, right? And this is the bonus for the Pokemon set, which honestly I wish you would just like sell on their own. But these things are limited, so you can bet your ass these things are going to get scalped to high heavens. This actually looks kind of neat. It's like, yeah, sure, I'll give you 50 bucks for that, but no. Well, 50 bucks is even a little bit much for that, considering only 300 pieces. That's going to be, I don't even know how much you have to spend for that. Does it even mention it there? No. No, it doesn't mention the price for it, but usually the price estimates are like 100, 1 euro, 100, 150. I like how I'm just like going on a tangent ranting about the Pokemon Lego that just got announced. Stay classy, miner. Stay classy. And then as an insider bonus, which you need an account for and all that nonsense, you can buy this thing. Which honestly... It's like, yeah, that's... Why is this a PNG of all fucking things? Whatever. It's like, yeah, I guess this is a kind of a neat ID. But you can only get it if you like got like an insider account and nonsense. Like, I'm not even sure if I have that. Like, I got an account on the Lego side, but they should just be doing this. They should be making small houses, and they should just be giving you like minifigures of the Pokemon and all that shit, so you can just like make your own town and nonsense. But no, it's going to be looking buildable Pikachu, bros. Fuck you, I guess. Anything else on you? No. Okay. So concludes the Pokemon round, chat. What's in here? Nice vase you have there, it's broken. June 19th, Fame Manor, Winding Way. Wow, this garden is really breathtaking. Someone put a little love into it. What's that over there? Is that an incinerator? Looks like a lot of place in a garden like this. I mean, I do like Lego, don't get me wrong, but some of the Nintendo stuff is like just massively overpriced. The Game Boy that I built last year was actually pretty good value, but that's like the only thing they seem to be having good value with. It's really good, really old urn. The ashes of a person long dead are inside. How do you know that? Looks like something with a long history. Other than that, it's not very interesting, so time to move on. Is that Chekhov's gun? Chekhov's urn? Small incinerator. Don't think garbage trucks come all the way out here to tiny villages like this. So every family has to burn their own trash. Splendid garden with a small lamp and traditional decorations. It's a bit small to walk around in. Although that incinerator piques my curiosity. There's nothing new to it, is there? No. Looks like there's a room over there too. A peaceful feeling is emanating from it. Okay, nothing else there. A side room? June 19, Fame Manor, side room. So this is side room. Looks like it's more of a break room. There's bedding spread out on the floor. Looks like someone's sleeping in one. I shouldn't disturb them. Disturb them. Come on. There's bedding spread out on the floor. Is it someone sleeping over there? She's probably exhausted medium catching a break and catching some Z's. If I wake her up, she might be grumpy and throw a spell on me. It's probably a good idea to not disturb her sleep. Ah yes, it's the famous Bear Tuna figure. It's a decorative wooden bear sculpture. It's a plate attached to the base. Korean Village, the heart of channeling. What the? It's a souvenir. So does this mean it's easy to spot bears here? And for them to spot you? Gulp. Bears, huh? It's a small alcove. Got no idea what it's supposed to mean or symbolize. I had one of these in the if I had one of these in the office, it would end up a storage space. But it is decorated with some pretty flowers and a beautiful hanging scroll. It's the first time I've seen a sliding door like this in person. From here I can see the winding way and a little garden and courtyard. Alright, nothing else here? Okay. Move to the chamber, I guess. That's a fucking fire hazard waiting to happen. June 19, Fey Manor, channeling chamber. Wow, it's a strange atmosphere in here. These flickering lights. I guess they're candles. I guess they're candles? Oh, brother. Good sir, who might you be? My name is Phoenix Wright. Oh, you must be that good sir. Good sir? She's talking about me? You all are you not, good sir? I've heard much about you from Mystic Maya. Is that so? Mystic Maya? I'm Mystic Maya's aunt, Morgan Fay. Morgan Fay, huh? Alright. I see. Nice to meet you. I wanted to speak with you about a certain incident, good sir. It would seem that perhaps you asked too much of Mystic Maya in performing your duties. Most unbecoming, I'm afraid. Don't tell me you've already forgotten. That was it not for Mystic Maya and her assistants, that you surely would not have won. First a girl that runs away, and now an old lady who says I stink at doing my job. When did I become the poster boy for how not to make a first impression? The past is the past, though. Let us speak of the present now. Ah, thank you. So, why do you add Mystic to Maya's name? Isn't it a little strange? Good sir. Yes. How dare you be so rude and disrespectful towards Mystic Maya? I'm sorry. She must be addressed by a proper title, good sir. You must call her Mystic Maya. So, about Mystic Maya, it's the blood. Excuse me? Blood? Mystic Maya carries the blood of the Master. In actuality, she's the only one remaining. The only one remaining? What's that supposed to mean? Mystic Maya is the last of the rightful heirs of the Korean channeling technique. Okay, then where do you stand? It's a little bit more complicated. Stop sipping tea. Although I'm one of the Fake clan, I'm merely a member of the Branch family. Branch family? What's that? It is as it sounds. If I'm a member of the Branch family, no matter her spiritual power. She can never become the master of the Korean school. Alright, chat. We haven't witnessed the murder yet, but I know she did it. Because that's usually how these stories go. She's just kind of power hungry. She's like upset she's not part of the family, has powers or whatever. So, how strong are you? It's a shame. However, I will admit, I cannot even begin to compare to the lowliness of my powers with the Masters. So that's how it is. What? No. I've seen enough anime to know where this is going. Come on now. So today's channeling will be your first? Yes, good sir. Because the spirit of a person who dies in a traffic accident is usually very strong. It's usually easier to call out a person to our world. Traffic accident, indeed. Channeling will take place here in this channeling chamber, good sir. As you can see, I'm in the process of preparing. No, you're in the process of drinking a goddamn tea over and over again. I think the murderer is Zaza. Oh no. It was you, Zaza. You did it. So, this room is a channeling chamber. A place where a spirit medium speaks with those who have departed. I don't suppose you mind if you observe the session. Do not even think of such nonsense. Only the medium and the client may enter here. Oh. Secrets of the Korean techniques cannot be seen by just anybody. I never stopped Maya from doing it in front of me before. It's also for your safety, good sir, if something were to go wrong. And that is why while channeling is performed, that heavy door is securely locked. Oh, that's what the lock is for. Oh, yes. I wonder if you have yet to meet Pearl, good sir. Pearl? She's an adorable, angelic young girl. Oh, that old. She's my daughter. Now then, what was you about to say? What a cute daughter you have. A pure heart that knows none of the evils in this world is a powerful thing, good sir. Please refrain from affiliating with her. I request. Well, it's not like I had the chance to anyway. I must insist and stress that you do not let it occur. Okay, I get it. Okay, leave the lolly alone. Gotcha. This folding screen is really showing its age. All of its edges are a bit tattered. The lettering is fading too. I think I recognize a few of the jackets on there. Kura-ain. I'm pretty sure that's what it says. Maybe I'll ask Maya about it later. I guess this is an altar. Whatever it is, it feels very important. A mirror-like object is with a cloudy, reflective surface, and some branches on the sacred, of a sacred tree have been set in predetermined arrangement. Good sir, I wonder if you would please not touch a sacred object. I just, for a second, I go back to being accused of murder. Hey, I can't help it. Well, I'll make your case, I guess. Those objects are being offered to the spirits. If you were to touch them, good sir, they would become cursed. Yes, cursed. She really didn't have to talk down to me. I'm not that much of an idiot. Are you, though? Some empty space behind the folding screen. The light of the candles can't reach back here, so it's completely dark. That's a good place to hide some evidence or commit a murder, isn't it? Oh. I see. Meditation room is on the other side of this very heavy-looking door. There's a giant iron lock where the handle is. Feels like a curtain that separates the normal world from the spirit one. I guess I see what is going to happen. Like Maya and the client are going to get locked in here. She, quotation marks, summons the spirits. And then the client is dead. And they're going to push the blame on Maya. Or well, the spirit that is summoned, but it's actually this old hag. That was like hiding behind here or some shit. Like, I even know where it's going. I know where this is going. Good sir! We would like to begin the channeling at 3 o'clock. If you don't mind, good sir, would you mind allowing me to make preparations? I'm sure, go ahead, she's a fail, alright. Just as old as the rest. Okay, not even a map. Alright. Time to move. Hey, you! Hold on now! This guy's got a few questions to ask. I'm sure I've heard a sound of an accent somewhere. Oh no. It's Slaughter. Oh, well, I'll be. It's Mr. Phoenix Wright. How have you been? I haven't seen you in what, a year? You are, a lot of hair. A lot of hair, was it? A lot of who? Wait, you mustn't be making fun of my hair now. No, I wasn't making fun. I was complimenting your fine hair. I dare say you're one heartless man, Mr. Wright. It was because of my testimony that your friend got out of being guilty. But it looks like you already forgot that. Hold up. You were working with the prosecutor at first as one of their witnesses. And came after us as a viewer of a piece of sirloin steak. Minor details, stop being so uptight and letting little things get in the way. The name's Hart, a lot of heart. Don't you go forgetting it. Oh yeah, that's it. Now listen here, I'm here to take some pictures today. Gonna get myself a real scoop. So I guess you're still at it, being a photographer, me. You betcha, the hardest working one out there, I reckon. Didn't I say I was going to make a name for myself as a famous paranormal photographer? A lot of hair, why is that an achievement? Reply with a lot of hair and talking to a lot of. Okay, sure, whatever. Ah, that's right. Oh. Ain't no time to be wasting time. The channeling is about to get started. Is it that time already? You should hurry up and get to the meditation room. What are you waiting around for? Come on. A lot of heart, huh? I've been judging her harshly because of that case. But I guess looking back, we had some good times too. Oh, she just moved and took all the dialogue options with her. Great. I guess that's why it's an achievement. We will now begin the channeling. Mystic Maya and honored guests, please proceed into the channeling chamber. With this, I can finally sweat at all those pesky flies once and for all. You hear me? You won't be able to say a single bad thing about me after this. You would love to hear them apologize, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you, Mr. Wright? Me? Oh, yeah, sure I would. Mystic Maya, do you have the channeling chamber key? Yep, right here. That is most satisfactory. That key is one of a kind, so please take care of it well. Is it? It'll be fine, Aunt Morgan. I won't lose it, trust me. Oh, girl, stop getting yourself in a bad situation. Yeah. Okay, Dr. Gray, let's get started. Finally, let's go. Oh, Jet, I might get the last time to do this. This might be the last time I can do this before he's dead or some shit. Click. Now let us wait patiently out here for them. Please have some lovely bitter green tea and jaw-dropping large strawberry desserts. Hold on now, Granny. Granny? How come we ain't allowed in that room? My dear madam, you have an impressive grasp of English. From where did you learn it? What? I'm from the heart of the heartland. Keep doing it to his corpse, obviously. Maybe I can flip it upside down. Like, hold on. Maybe I can fix something like that. We'll see. Is that so? Then I humbly request you return to this heart of the heartland. What are you? This is Korean Village. If you cannot follow our traditions and rules, we request that you leave. Sorry. Wow, she shut lot up. Now that's impressive. No, then let us wait. Let me take a drink. Oh no, a gunshot! Who could have seen this coming? Hey now, what was that just now? Came from inside the channeling chamber. Bang. Hey, that's a gunshot! Excuse me? I've heard that sound before. It's a gunshot. I bet my afro on it. Maya's in there. Break into the chamber. Well, Mr. Liar, what's the plan? What else? We're going to break in. What? But there's only one key and I got it. We're going to have to break in or else. We're going to have to break in, is that alright, Miss Faye? Well, yes, but there was one matter that is... Don't try to stop me. I guess I had to repair a bill to the Wright and Co. law offices later. Yeah, no, that's what I call being a man. Slam. Crash. She's gonna become bald if she loses it. Yeah. Dr. Gray! Click. The textbook is in the way. Fuck. I was murdered. Maya? That man murdered me. So I killed him. What? Well, at a time like this, times like this are perfect for snapping up shots. But anyway, what's going on here? This girl, is she... Maya? Step away from there. Please leave this area to me. Go quickly and inform the police. But... Hurry! Before there are more victims here. Hey, let's go, city boy. Leave this to the granny. You're giving her a perfect chance to mess with the evidence. Good job. The cell phone doesn't get reception way out here, so I ended up using this phone booth to call the police. Chekhov's phone booth. And they're on their way. That's good. Lie. I saw a genuine mysterious phenomenon. Ugh. Fuck it, but she seems really on edge because of all this. Not that I blame her. I'm scared to death by what's going on. Hey, mister. That gal, Maya, she wasn't the one that pulled the trigger, was she? Oh yeah. Well, that doesn't know when Maya's shelling, her whole physical appearance changes. Then again, weren't there only two of them in there? I reckon she must have done it then. She's going to be the fucking witness, isn't she? Well, what do you know about Dr. Gray? Not much, but I did some digging. That's one gent with a bad reputation. Really? Hey, he's good at surgery and stuff, but his personality stings like wet sheep. So I sort of got the same impression myself. He's really controlling. As soon as his nurse or patients don't do what he says, he starts hollering. This has been really tough to work for him. I may need it later, you already used it though. I don't know, go back inside? Ah, Mr. White. Miss Faye. How is, Mystic Maya? She's returned to this world, so the spirit severing technique was successful. Let me see her, please. She's still unconscious. I humbly request that you wait outside for recovery. Guess I'll just have to wait. The police are here, so to keep you waiting. How did you get here so fast? Huh? You again? What are you doing all the way out here, Detective Gumshoe? It's actually kind of funny. I was in the area for a business trip, pal. Well, time to check out the crime scene. I'll have to question everyone here later on. So just sit tight, alright? Why is he grinning at me? So I'll show you the scene of the crime, Detective Jim Shoe. My name isn't Jim Shoe. The two of them went into the channeling chamber. Guess all I can do for now is wait what everyone else has to say. Okay, the upper thing's still the same here. I think in the side room. Pretty sure there was someone sleeping here earlier. Look, how can I help you? Oh no! Now this is a parade of familiar faces, isn't it? So, isn't it time to start? Huh? Time to start what? You know, like, the channeling. Channeling? Oh, no, actually, the situation has kind of changed. Huh? Like, what do you mean? Please stay calm, but there's been a murder. So, like, a murder is a thing where, like, one person kills another, right? Thank you for giving subs against us. Really save you money. Buy some food with it. It's important. Yes, a person has killed another person. No, that's, what are the words I'm looking for? Well, it's like... totally a bummer. Yeah, after all that effort, that's all she had to say. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to, like, introduce myself. My name is Inimini. Okay. I thought she was related to the lady from the first game, but guess not. At the college, I'm researching and studying parapsychology. Jedi hate convoluted words like this. Parapsychology. That's right. I think people like usually call it occult studies or something. The second P is silent. Yeah, trips me up though. Like a supernatural phenomenon, ESP and psychic powers, that sort of stuff. That's pretty out there. I'm Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. Okay, fancy meeting you here. So what brings you here today? So I was the one who told Dr. Gray about this place. He asked me, like, do you know of a good spirit medium? Dr. Gray did say something about being introduced to this place. Cause, like, talking to dead people and, like, multiple personalities is like my thing. I see, then why were you taking a nap here? Like, I wasn't feeling good. She's doing the pose. Huh? I'm, like, allergic to sesame seeds. They, like, must have put some in the food they served me for lunch. Oh, this doesn't sound fun. So I, like, felt sick and came here to, like, sleep. Can you stop saying like? I say like too much, but you think it even worse. I totally feel like I've wasted my time because I, like, slept a long time. So you were sleeping here the entire time? Yeah, ever since lunch. So you don't know anything about the murder that took place? Like what? Oh, Dad! I, like, totally know nothing. You should be more shocked that the murder happened, I guess. So who was, like, you know, killed? The surgeon that requested the channeling, Dr. Gray. Just keeps on shimmying. You and Dr. Gray knew each other, right? I don't know any Dr. Gray. Oh, really? And what was all the talk about him earlier? Huh? Well, like, a long time ago, I was, like, a patient, yeah. It sounds like she's trying to hide something. It wouldn't be a chapter in an Ace Attorney game if they weren't trying to hide anything. Nothing else to expect here, but it looks of it. There's no one here as usual. Ah! Hey, you! How are you? You're cool, right? Sounded as ever. What's that you got in your hand? I've seen it somewhere before. What is it? Is it my hair? Is it too spiky? Not spiky enough? I guess I should have asked about the key. Fuck. Okay, no matter what you do, she just kind of fucking runs away. Calm down, Phoenix the Hedgehog. Police are busily running here and there. And I don't see Maya anywhere. Hey, you! Don't touch anything! Look, I really need to ask you some questions. Don't look at me like I'm some sort of uncaring jerk. Tell you what, pal. I'll let you ask me a few questions, alright? He looks so dejected. About Maya. I hate to break this to you, pal, but the way things look now, that girl is the only one who could have done it. Okay, chat, hold on. Can I? Yeah, it's kind of supposed to be there, but I'm in front of it. I am Maya and the victim are in this room after all. But Maya, you can ask more about it later, pal. Right now I've got a job to do, and that's collecting evidence. Detective Carefull looks like a real professional. And yet, something about his expression still looks the same. So, Dr. Gray was shot with a gun, huh? You were shot in the forehead. But... He was also stabbed in the chest with a knife. Knife? Basically, the victim was first stabbed and then he was shot. Hey, pal, no touching without my permission. I'm just looking at it. Hey, I can't be too careful if a kid like her can be a murder suspect, now can I? I guess if I want to search this room, I'm going to have to come back later. Carefull really wants the guy who saved Miss Ledford to think he's cool. Yeah. Let's get the dead raccoon out of here. I don't know. Shoot a badge? Badge is fucking useless. Only one stab, we need at least 48 stab wounds, otherwise it's not funny. Quality over quantity, I guess. She's probably scared out of her wits after having a murder take place right by her. Hello. God, don't let it be me next! Eek, don't scare me like that. What do you mean? You're the one scaring me. If I weren't so tough, you'd have another dead body on your hands, mine. Did you notice anything that stuck out at you? No, well, maybe one thing. What is it? Turns out my poor stomach's not good at handling this kind of thing. Huh? What? Curses and ghosts and stuff coming back to get you. This is just too much to say. What is too much? Being an occult photographer. There's some scary stuff, so I think I'm gonna try being a celebrity photographer next. Not now. Going after the photos more within your reach from now on? More glamour, less gore? What's up? Oh yeah! What is it? I took some hot pictures earlier. Huh? Remember? I took some pictures of the murder scene inside. She did. 2 even. The Seance murder. Sure like the ring of that. It will be a sensational story. Although, sorry, but my journalistic sense is burning inside me. Hate to cut and run, but I'm heading back in. Gotta beat those cops to the scoop of the century. Why? Aye! I don't know who's scarier, Lord of the Spirits. And why does it feel like we've been through this before? I wonder why. Oh yes, that's you. Might as well be. Oh dear madam, you have such impeccable timing. Like, what's all the buzz? Alright everyone, listen up, you two, pal. I'm going to give you all a brief update. Right now it looks like the investigation is not going to be done until real late. That's a terrible shame, is it though? I don't trust you, lady. I know it was you. Somehow. I'll figure this shit out. I propose that everyone sleep here under the roof of the May Fenner tonight. The May Fenner? manner. What a mess. I can't believe how crazy this day turned out. Maya was arrested and taken away by the police. And I don't see myself getting any sleep tonight. June 20th. 8:02 AM. That's a fucking birds clip again. Birch.wav. Or WAV. OOG maybe even. Yawn. Morning. Must have nodded off at some point. Oh, Maya's okay. I should hurry and get to the detention center ASAP. 2 hours later. Nick! Maya, what am I going to do? I never imagined it would turn out like this. Calm down, Maya. Take deep breaths. Come to think of it, the first time I met her, it all started right here in this detention center. Yeah, with the exact same garden background. I finally get to see you again, and it's not your fault. You didn't do it. No, I did it. I killed that person. But it wasn't you. It doesn't matter. It might as well just be me. I'm still weak, and I couldn't control the spirit's power, so... I don't want to bring up the case quite yet, but... You don't have to be nice to me, I understand. This guard monitors the visitor's room. I wonder if he's bored. Not that I can tell since he never looks over this way. Smile, you're on candid camera. Nothing else has changed there. So, you're the master of something of the Korean school of channeling? Actually, I'm a moderate for now. But since that title is passed on from mother to daughter, I guess I will be someday. But many people think that channeling isn't real, it's all just an act. You believe in this, don't you? Yeah, because I've seen it with my own eyes. But Maya's channeling a spirit. Not only her voice, but her whole physical appearance changes. It's a supernatural phenomenon that occurs every time. It happened this time too. Dr. Gray said that he wanted to call the nurse, so... Maya's body must have taken on the nurse's appearance. What exactly happened in the channeling chamber? I went into that room with Dr. Gray and locked the door. I sat down across from him. Okay. We closed our eyes and then began the channeling. This is something kind of creepy, like the beginning of a scary story. And that's the last thing I remember. What? After a spirit comes into my body, I lose myself, my consciousness. Then you don't remember a single thing? When I came to, I was being held in my aunt's arms. And there was blood all over my clothes. Oh, but I do remember having a dream. A dream? What kind of dream did you have when you were channeling? I can't remember it all that well, but... I was dead and buried in the ground. I couldn't move. It was unbearable. Really suffocating. It went something like that. I see. Now I have no idea what to say about that. There was a really familiar smell too. Down on the ground? Yeah, I can't quite place it, but I've never smelled the same scent before. It's probably dirt. I guess this is about all the information I'm going to gather for today. I'll be back later, Maya. In the meantime, please make sure to you're prepared, okay? Huh? What is it? The document requesting to be your attorney, of course. But what's wrong? Are you sure? I mean, I'm guilty. I'm a murderer. No one's decided that yet. But I did. I killed that person with these 2 hands. That's a nod, Maya. It's hopeless. If you defend me, you'll lose, I'm sure. Stop it. Help me. Nick, help me. I'm scared. Don't worry, I will. When's the trial? Sounds like tomorrow. And as usual, zero prep time. Alright, I'm going now. Wait. This jewel. This is called the Magatama. It's a magical charm that's always protected me. It's only the second case, you got at least 4 more. Yeah. Give it to Sapoli, and I'm sure she'll lend you a spiritual powers. Slightly translucent and small, but it has a deep, profound aura around about it. It's a good color of green. Alright, I have to take the bus 2 hours and go, well, the train 2 hours and go back there. I have to save Maya, no matter what. It's alive on the line. What in the world happened in that room yesterday? Some convoluted Danganronpa-style death machine, I imagine. The meditation room nurtures all the mediums, young and old. Even the mediums in training, I wager. But it's pretty deserted today. Probably because of the murder yesterday. Little Pill isn't here today. Maybe she's at school. Oh, you again. Oh hey, like you're the guy from yesterday, the dentist guy. No, I'm a liar. That's right, Mr. Smith, Esquire. That's right. Wait, I mean, you're wrong. My name is Mr. Wright. My name is Wright. Smith, Wright. Well, I got like 3 letters at least. I don't think she gets the point. Anyway, why are you here? So, like, I study this thing called parapsychology at this college, and you told me about it yesterday. The sesame allergy too. What I'd really like to know is why you're still here today. Oh, so like, that's what you meant. Like, you should have been more, like, clear about it. Sorry, my bad. No, it's okay, like, it's really... That's it. Right, stop mid-sentence. Did I? So, like, what was I talking about again? Bleh. If I wanted another gender mysterious phenomenon, it's right here. So, why are you still here today? Like, there's so much for me to, like, study here. Like what? Like the medium's trading, or like how they inherit a spiritual power. I suppose this village is a real thing after all. So, like, I asked if I could stay here for, like, a little longer. She seems like the carefree type, at least. At least on the surface. Have you heard about the murder? Ah, yes, the murder. Is this what she called Ini? I'm not sure. It's, like, totally scary. She says with a silly smile plastered on her face. So, do you know anything about might help? Somehow I don't think she has a grip on reality, let alone what's going on here. About the victim, Dr. Gray. I don't know who you're talking about. Like, wait, I think you asked about him, like, yesterday too. That's right. Her reaction yesterday when I asked was... You and Dr. Gray know each other, right? I don't know any Dr. Gray. No, really. Then what was all the talk about him earlier? Huh? Well, like, a long time ago, I was, like, a patient, yeah. Okay, she's definitely hiding something from me. Like, is something wrong? For the Megatema at her face. I don't know. But wow, it's a Megatema! Aw, you shouldn't have. It's so totally not for you. Hey, like, it's not nice to freak me out like that. It should be my lie. I don't know, I was like, throw it at her head, maybe she'll remember something. No, I need to show it to the little one. The little one isn't here. Looks like the Dr. Gumshoe isn't here today. I should take this chance and thoroughly check this room. If I'm lucky, I might uncover a clue or two. Oh, Mr. Wright. Good morning. I'm on my way to go meet Mystic Maya. And I thought to bring her some items to make her feel more at home. Namely, tea so bitter you lose your tongue and jaw-droppingly large strawberry desserts. I'm sure Maya will be very grateful. That's Mystic Maya, good sir. Like she's the actual killer. No, this lady did it. I just know it. I've seen enough anime murder mystery anime in my day. Oh dear, sweet Mystic Maya. Pearl up constantly for you last night, as did I. I know it's important for me to search a site, but I should ask her some questions too while I have the chance. I'd like to ask you a few questions about what happened yesterday. Nah, it's just too obvious. I don't know, this game is very obvious at times. Do you mean that awful tragedy? I mean, it's too impossible. That man murdered me, so I killed him. Maya, step away from there. Please leave this area to me. Go quickly and inform the police. What happened in here in this room after I left? Well, first I struck Miss Maya on the head to make her go unconscious, correct? That's correct. Next I performed the spirit severing technique. Spirit severing technique? The spirit of that nurse was inside Mystic Maya's body. I used the technique to send the nurse spirit back to the other world. I wonder if this kind of testimony is even admissible in court of law. By the way, what is this room exactly? The channeling chamber. This room is created for the sole purpose of preventing such a tragedy as yesterday. What do you mean? Sometimes when an inexperienced medium calls an especially strong spirit, that spirit may become violent and revolt as you witnessed yesterday. Revolt? But how? When the spirit enters a medium's body, she loses her will and self steps aside. To put it another way, the spirit is borrowing the medium's body, good sir. But isn't that extremely dangerous? Hello there. An experienced medium has a little problem controlling as a spirit. Alrighty then. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Especially if your account has been made 7 minutes ago. Ah, yes, yes. Totally legit person, chat. Totally legit person that wants to be my friend and wants to join my Discord. Yeah. Very legit. Very legit. Anyway. Experienced medium has a little problem controlling spirit. But Maya, I mean Mystic Maya, that was the first channeling. And that's why I insisted on locking the door. However, I never thought that it would be calling danger upon the client himself. Actually, give me a second. Let me just like fucking report to the account or some shit. Instead of just banning it outright. I should have probably done it first. If I can still see it in history here. Come on, dashboard, load faster. Oh yeah, still shows up. Suspicious. What is the problem? Chat messages, whispering of a DM, notifications of and graphic overlays? What? How? How do you pull someone for that? Username, chat messages. Why do you file this report? Chat, you don't believe me, what if I say it? Like the top thing here listed is terrorism. Nudity or sexual explicit content in chat messages, how? Hateful conduct, intimidation, violence or bloody? How? It's a text message. You say that on top. Nice fucking report system this is. Self-harm. Once again, it's a test message. Spam. Spam, scams, bots or manipulation. Yeah, that one. Could you give us more information? Spam, a scam, a bot, cyber attack, messing with viewer numbers. Holy fuck. These options are so dumb. I don't know, scam. I don't know, scam and bot is kind of like, it's both the same things, really. Really. It's kind of as a bot then, I guess. Tell us more, account was 7 minutes old. I wanted to be friends, quotation mark. There. Why do I need to confirm my email address for this shit? Fuck you, you have my data, Twitch. What the fuck? I like how the toggle says, I confirm that the formation is true and legit. Like, I'm not lying. Like, okay, sure, whatever the fuck. Block this, yeah. You can link images probably for that. I mean, I guess that's true, but I've got like all linked images like disabled on this. It's considered harassment. Yeah. I mean, it wasn't really harassment. It was probably just some sort of bot. Let's face it. This is probably just a bot. Great functions, yeah. I need a drink. I need fucking alcohol even. Nice fucking Monday. Alright. I'm grateful that one of our heirlooms was not damaged in this horrible incident. And that would be... that folding screen there. It's a Korean's sacred writings. Along with the Korean's sacred urn. They are this village's most precious possessions. If I ever found out that something had happened to either one... oh, the humanity. Well, it's hard to be worrying about the folding screen at a time like this. I guess this isn't just some dilapidated old screen after all. Can you look behind it? So how's Pearl today? To Mr. Wright? Yes. In this world, Pearl is my most treasured possession. And compared to even Mystic Maya, Pearl has the spiritual power to become a master. That's very impressive. Until now, the women of the Branch family have taught themselves to be inferior. But Pearl's different. Her spiritual strength is so great that it's even greater than some of the main family. Yes, Pearl's a challenging. No, man, it's not challenging, it's channeling. For fuck's sake. You dumb bitch. English, please. Yes, Pearl is a channeling prodigy and pride of the Branch family. Wow, it's really fired up now. In any case, our world is so different from yours, perhaps it's best for you to quit, good sir. Quit? Quit what? It's a beautiful and expensive folding screen, it also looks quite old. Seems to be some sort of sacred text written on it, but I can't write it. This is... it's a hole! Could this have been made by a bullet? About 8 inches off the ground, there's a small hole that looks like a bullet. Well, then I do believe it's time for me to take my leave. Alright, please tell Maya I said hi. What was that? Mystic Maya. You should have played this game in German. I'm Dutch, not German, for fuck's sake! That would be even worse. Especially since Germany has some really silly words. Some really silly long words, even. I won't tell her. Actually, I wonder if some of the puns get translated to German in this game, if it's like localized properly. Some empty space behind the folding screen. The light of the candles can't reach back here, so it's completely dark. Nope, no one is hiding back there. Why don't you take a look? Oh, hold on. Your meditation room is on the other side of this very heavy looking door. The lock on it is broken because, well, I broke it. Doesn't seem possible, but I managed to break it pretty badly. When you want to do something bad enough, people can do the most amazing things. Oh yes, investigate the death raccoon. This is where the medium sits, I assume. There are 4 panels on this flooring. Straw on the flooring feels a little damp, probably from the humidity in the air. Why do you mean from the humidity in the air? It's not like it's covered in blood, bro. No matter what I do, my ass keeps getting drawn to the pool of blood in the center here. Oh, there's something else here. Oh, this I guess. I guess this is an altar. Whatever it is, it feels very important. A mirror-like object with cloudy reflective surface. Some branch of a sacred tree have been set in a predetermined arrangement. I guess you use zone channeling. Okay, nothing changed to those? Okay. Alright. I mean, if that is the urn, then why is it broken? Yeah, you surprised me. And how are you today? Okay, she's a little bit friendly chatting. Huh? She's still holding something in her hand. It looks like the same thing she had yesterday. Oh yeah, Maya said to give this to you. I'm in trouble now. If Morgan sees us like this, they'll be the next one. I'll be the next one they're channeling. That's Mystic Maya's. Huh? She actually spoke. Who are you? I'm Phoenix Wright. I worked with Maya. You worked with Mystic Maya? You're Mr. Nick, right? Excuse me? I bet I know who she picked Nick. I bet I know who she picked Nick up from. I know who you are. You're Mystic Maya's special someone. Special someone. What? So then, of course, you're going to help Mystic Maya, aren't you? That's what you're going to do, right? Well, yeah, I will. Oh wow, it's like a beautiful fairy tale. Oh no. That earnest look shining brightly in your eyes, it must be true love. What? Why am I being boiled into a bright red lobster by this little kid? I'm so jealous of Mystic Maya. Ah, what a wonderful relationship. I mean, we are, and things aren't like... Hee I can tell you're a good person. Alright, Mr. Nick. I may be small, but I'm going to help you in any way I can. Congratulations, Lolly has been acquired. Well, are you friends with Maya? I feel very grateful to be friends with her. She's so great. I want to be like Mystic Maya when I grow up. I really look up to her. I have no idea Maya was so revered. Usually when people don't use Mystic Maya's title, I get mad. No, sorry. But if it's you, Mr. Nick, then it's okay. Because you're special to her. Where in the world did you get an idea like that? By the way, this may be rude, but which channeling school are you from? Which channeling school? Yes, for example, I studied the Korean technique. Ah, I get it. No, I'm a liar. Liar? Yep. Is that related to spirit mediums in any way? None that I know of. Wait, are you telling me you don't know what a liar is? I'm sorry, but I have no idea. I wonder how Maya described Nick for Pearl to get these ideas. Yeah. Don't worry about that, I guess. Maya did say Pearl doesn't know much of the outside world. So is that you got that, Pearl? Oh, this! I found it yesterday. If you want it, I can give it to you. Accept it. Alright, well, if you really want to give it to me. Hehe. You look like a child at the toy store, Nick, Mr. Nick. She not only speaks in a refined manner, but laughs in one too. Hold still key, green... I guess they said there was like only one key. So, I guess there was a second key. The old woman lied. I told you the old woman did this. Mr. Nick? Yes, Pearls. I can call you that, right? You're too cute to just call you Pearl. Sure, Mr. Nick. Are you sure it's okay for me to have this Megatama? Yeah, it's okay. I was told to give it to you. But I can't accept something like this. All I really should do is charge this Megatama with spiritual energy. Spiritual energy? Alright, there was another gimmick in this game, wasn't there? Please take this, I'm sure it will be helpful. What do you mean? It will let you see people's secrets. See people's secrets? Yes. If it's alright with you, I'd like you to accompany you for a little while. I can explain the Megatama's power to you when we meet someone hiding a secret. Well, I know someone who's hiding a secret, and she's right here. Hello again! We seem to be getting a lot of each other today. And we seem to be seeing a lot of each other today. Oh, she's like totally cute. Is she like your daughter? What? No! How old do you think I am? I want to ask you about the victim, Dr. Gray. I like totally don't know him. Yeah, this mechanic. Ah, what's that? You can see it, can you, Miss Nick? You can see the look on the person's heart. What? This is the power of the Megatama. Only you can see these Cyclocks, Mr. Nick. Cyclocks? Huh. The more someone wants to hide a secret, the more locks you will see. If it's only one, I think you can easily unlock it. Unlock? How? Please use Mystic Maya's Mega Temple on this person. And let's remove the lock. I have no idea what she's talking about, but guess I'll give it a try. You must be careful though, Mr. Nick. If you make a mistake, it will hurt you. If you don't think you have the proof you need, you must have the courage to stop. Well, I got to start somewhere. Let's give the psychological thing a try. Why is there a cat screaming in the fucking hallway? Silence or I'll throw a brick at your face. Oh, oops. I guess I just need to present it. Okay. The victim. Eeny meeny, I believe you know who Dr. Gray is. I told you, like, how many times do I, like, have to repeat myself? If you're, like, so totally sure, then where's, like, your proof? Well, maybe possible that you never actually met Dr. Gray in person. I do believe you might have at least indirectly known of him. Like, what do you mean, like, indirectly? Should try to show that the possibility exists for now. So something that shows possible connection between Eeny and Dr. Gray. I also, you know, if I have what I need for this, to be honest. Present? I don't know. Here's your proof. Look, like what is that? Ouch. I guess it doesn't have anything to do with it, huh? Girls that warn me. If you make a mistake, it will hurt you, she said. If you don't have enough evidence, I should probably stop. I should take another look at the court record and think it through one more time. Or maybe possible that you never actually met Dr. Gray in person. Do you believe, court record? I don't think I've had anything else in, or do I? Don't think I have anything for this right now. No, I can't. Like I can't exit out of this. So I need to have something. Uh oh. Uh oh. I mean, she did mention she went to his school, but. Oh, no school. Something. Here's your proof. Like, what's that? Well, how do you stop in this then? Press B, I think? Oh, yeah. I like how they tell you how to stop, but not how to stop. Great. I did tell you. Did it give me the button prompt though? Hey, it's you, pal. So you're going to be a liar, I bet. Yes. Oh. I really feel bad for you, pal. Just this once, I wish I could be on your side. It's on you, right? No. I might be dumb. Detective Gumshoe. Yeah, but I shouldn't be saying that kind of stuff to you. Hey, you're a really cute kid. Haha. I'm not scary. Honest. Wow, I never knew Gumshoe liked kids. Phrasing. Hey, I know. I'll show you something cool. How's this? It's a real genuine pistol. Detective Gumshoe, why are you why are you showing to something so dangerous? Oh, I'm sorry. What about mine? The charges against her. I don't think you can win, pal. If you're talking about proof, I've got a few pieces. You got proof? Yeah, pal. That puffy-haired photographer is starting to testify tomorrow. Must be talking about Lotta. Actually, speaking of Lotta. Took some hot pictures earlier. Huh? Lotta's hot pictures. I wonder what the camera captured. Besides, you must have realized by now, pal. There's no way anyway other than my fake could have done it. What am I supposed to say to Pearls now? About Dr. Gray. The victim wasn't super famous, but people still knew who he was. His face was all over those tabloid shows last year. Yeah, I know. I was looking through some newspapers from last year and... Huh? I could have sworn I had a cut-out article, but I guess I must have lost it. He's searching through his pockets. And boy, those are big. It looked really interesting too. Hey, do you have a copy, pal? Copy of the article? I think Dr. Gray might have brought a copy to the office when he came by. But Maya's trial tomorrow. Got 2 pieces of news for you, pal. 2? Yeah, bad news and even worse news. So which do you want to hear first? I don't really care. It doesn't change the fact that I'm not going to like it. Alright, pal. Well, the prosecutor for the trial is prosecutor from Karma. What? From Karma? Mansford from Karma? He was an aspiring veteran prosecutor. He never lost a case in the 40 years of his career, and he raised a fearsome disciple. The horrible aftertaste of the evil he force-fed me is something I'll never forget. Wait a sec. But didn't From Karma stand trial and... That's where the other piece of bad news comes in. The From Karma you're facing tomorrow is actually his successor. Successor? So, who is the successor to From Karma? Literally, pal, this prosecutor from Karma's kid. This kid became a prosecutor really young, like 13, and hasn't lost a trial since. That's what they call a prodigy, pal. Kid, huh? Wait a second. 13? The kid became a prosecutor at the age of 13? I mean, a prodigy like that, I would have heard something about. Oh, no, the kid was born and raised in Germany, pal. Ach so. This country's got a lot of stuff and it's a great place to develop a person's talents. Really? Germany, huh? That's probably why I've never heard of this person. Still. All it takes is someone mentioning the name From Karma. And like a terrible flashbacks to that case. That makes sense, not. Stop it. Get a grip on yourself, Phoenix. None of that matters anymore. Now that he's gone... I know. Present this. What do you think about this? Hey, that's a pretty nice looking brooch. Hey, you should stop wearing that ugly old Tony's badge. And start wearing that, pal. Hehe. That detective is so nice. Aren't you happy, Mr. Nick? Happy? About what? He's got no secrets. He's got no secrets. German efficiency at its finest. German efficiency is a fucking lie. All it took was 1 year and looking at the state of the public transport. Phew! Feels like I've been gone forever. But it's only been 1 day. Oh, that's right. That's that newspaper Dr. Gray brought in the other day. Ah, there it is. Right on top of my desk. It's the only thing he left behind that's going to be of any help. 1 year ago, May 2nd, 14 patients died from malpractice. How's the hotel doing? There's a giant building just outside the window. It's the Gatewater Hotel, a high-class luxury hotel. Until recently, it had been a normal business-class hotel. I guess it's doing fine then. Poster of the TV action hero, the Steel Samurai. Maya stuck it up there right before she left. I wouldn't say that the Steel Samurai and the Ace Attorney's office are a good match, but my friend to curse me with some magic spell. So I guess I can say. Charlie, a quite decorative plant. It's a memento of my boss, Mia, who passed away. The rest of the room may be in shambles, but I always managed to care for this little fella. It's my desk. Keeping it for those rare occasions when I actually have a client in the office. Typical looking legal book standing in Formidable Row. They mock me. Their smug aura mocks me. Actually, I've neglected them for so long, a layer of this has started to form. One of these days I should try to build up the courage to read one, I guess. I must be in another round of questioning. I hope the detectives are taking it easy on her, but... This kind of case is not usually taken lightly either. I guess I'll come back later. Alright, back to the village, I guess. I don't know, should I present this to you or are you going to take it from me? Dr. Gray brought this over to my office the other day, and... Hey, it's that news story! The one about the malpractice suit. 14 patients died and it caused a huge stink. Yeah, but that's not all, pal. Things only got worse after that. You mean the car accident the nurse died in? Oh, here we go. I brought my own clipping with me today. Here, pal. This is for you. Alright, thanks. Mimi Miney. Nurse at... Oh, it's the sister of this one. Died after falling asleep at the wheel. How awfully convenient. It's really all urn. I mean, I guess I just use the Megatama and then present that thing. Oh, I can't present it from here. No, Dr. Reyes. Take a look at this newspaper clipping. Like, what is it? Story about an accident? Please read the victim's name. Mimi Miney. Miney is a pretty rare last name, wouldn't you say? Mr. Mimi Miney wouldn't be happy to a relative of yours, would she? So, you noticed. She was my older sister. I'm sorry about your loss. Your sister, was she a nurse, perhaps, at Dr. Gray's surgical clinic? Gray's surgical clinic? I don't think I need to tell you that the clinic was run by the victim, Dr. Turner Gray. Which is how you knew of Dr. Gray. You knew him through your sister. Look successful, Halverstorf. Yay. Please tell me all you know about Dr. Gray. My sister's name is Mimi Miney. She was like... Well, never mind. She was like a nurse at Dr. Gray's clinic. That's what I thought. I heard that like, Dr. Gray was really tough on people, like a total slave driver. My sis was like, always coming home to totally wiped out because she was overworked. Wiped out? So that's why she fell asleep at the wheel. That guy like drove my sis so hard, so like, that's why the accident happened. The one of 14 people died from malpractice. Yeah, like, I think it was the doctor's fault too. My sis was pushed by, like, everyone's expectations and, like, her duties and stuff. And that pushed her to death. Oh, I'm sorry. So, like, are we done? I've, like, already told my story to, like, everyone. Do you understand now, Mr. Nick? This is how a cyclock works. Well, I don't plan to pry into people's hearts unless I absolutely need to. To look this out is pretty easy, but you might meet people who aren't as willing to give in later on. If you don't have enough proof, be careful and know when to stop trying. Do you have anything new? No. Anything new here? Just want to see if Pearl has anything to say about this. Guess not. Oh. Miss Nick? What's wrong? I've never left Green Village. Really? Wow, that's pretty amazing. You're going to meet with Mystic Mai, aren't you? Please tell her I said hi. Hey, wait! She ran off again. Well, I know any secret now, but I still don't have any idea how I'm going to save Maya. I don't even know if I should go in there with a smile or a straight face. Oh. Like if we're going for 1.5 hours and the case has not started yet. Well, the court day has not started yet, rather. What am I supposed to do? I'm almost out of time. Can I really do anything? Can I really save her? Sorry to keep you waiting. Must be Maya. It's been a long time, hasn't it, Phoenix? That voice. Oh, hello. Mia! Even without me being here, it looks like you've learned to stand on your own. Mia! She's Maya's older sister and my mentor. She's a top-notch defense lawyer, but a certain case forced her into retirement. Retirement, huh? But whenever I'm in trouble, she comes to help, just like this. The spirit comes back from the other world and borrows Maya's body for a bit. Phoenix, you can't make that kind of face in front of your client. Larry is someone who smiles no matter how bad it gets, and especially when it's bad. Mia, you can't smile at the end if you haven't been smiling the whole way there. In any case, the face you're making now is no face to show a client, Phoenix. But, so tell me about it. I'm going to guess that my sister is in a lot of trouble again. Again. It's not the first time. Told her everything about what happened in the last 2 days. Mia closed her eyes, deep in thought while she listened. I see. Mia, what am I supposed to do? It's pretty clear what a good lawyer does in this situation. And that is? Tell me, please. Believe in your convictions. And fight for the complete acquittal of your client. Helpful. You think Maya's not guilty? How can you be so sure? No, she is, and I'll give you a hint as to why. Yes? Mediums can't have dreams. They can't? From what you told me, it sounds like Maya was having a dream of channeling. Yeah, she said she dreamt that she died and been buried in the ground. But it's impossible. You've heard it from her, I'm sure. When a medium channels, her own spirit disappears. Which means that it is impossible for her to dream during the time. Then, what does this mean? I think it's safe to bet that Maya was set up. She was knocked out by the old lady. A setup? It's up to you to blow the lid of the case tomorrow and show how she was set up. And again, the old lady wasn't in the room either, so... How am I supposed to prove her innocence when I have nothing to go on? If you're looking for a clue, it's already in your hands. It is? Just as it sounds, Phoenix. You already hold the key. Really? Come on, show me the key to this case. The key? Huh? Alright, I'll show it to her, the key I hold. Oh. The actual key? Or the Magatama? Oh, oops. Wrong button. My turn is better, alright. This is Maya's Magatama, isn't it? Why do you have it? Maya gave it to me, but... I see. This is something very important to me. Take good care of it, okay? Just looking at it with a very soft look in her eyes. Mia, have you seen this key before? Ah, the key. It's literally the key to understanding everything that's happened in this case. This key? Phoenix, listen, right now that key is sitting in your hand. However, it shouldn't be. It contradicts the facts. Yeah, the fact is that the door was locked and there was only one key to it. What does she mean? Sometimes he's just dumb. I'm certain this key will be the piece of evidence that makes your case tomorrow. You already know everything you need to know. You know what the key to this case is. That's enough. But, how can I win tomorrow without knowing who the real murderer is? Who could have? I wonder who. I didn't know it at the time. But this day was going to end with a turn for the surprising. What? Mia, what? What's wrong? That's right. Only I can see the psych logs. Which means Mia must know something about the real murderer. Which means to be something that she would hide under a lock and key even from me. What the hell's going on? To be continued. Alright, let's get the court day over with, because there's probably going to be a recess in the middle of it. June 21st, 9:48 AM, District Court. What? Prosecutor from Karma, you mean? No, I heard it's a successor this time. Successor? Manfred from Karma? Was a really sinister man. He pulled all sorts of nasty tricks, also a good win. He was a man obsessed with the word perfection. He had a perfect record for 40 long years. Who knows what sort of dirty tricks he used to get each of those guilty verdicts? That's face chat. Lying face. And now his successor, I wonder what kind of person they will turn out to be. Quite the interesting person. It's no good. Mr. Maya. Pearly. You showed up. Thanks for coming all this way. I was really worried about you. Hey, where's your mother? Didn't you two come together? Mother's watching over the trainees. She said they have training for 2 days straight with no breaks. Huh? Then, you came all by yourself? Yep, I snuck out of the manor and followed the map. Don't tell me you walked all the way here. Of course not. I ran. I can't. Oh my. If it takes 2 hours by train. Oh man. Pearly, what about the train? Huh? What's a train? I give up. It's time, isn't it? I'm really scared. What if Von Karma tries to do something to me? At least I know Mr. Badger would be nicer to me than Von Karma. Miss Edgeworth? Who's that? He's next rival. Well, he's also a friend. Might be his boyfriend even. Well, there's the music. I still remember him as stuff as I still remember seeing him yesterday. Every trial was scorchingly fierce battle until the very end. There's always a back and forth with them. Betraying your rivals for life? Maya, please don't mention that name ever again. Huh? But Reineck. I'm sorry, Maya. I forgot you don't know. He's gone, and he's not coming back. What? Wait a second. What's that supposed to mean? Court will commence shortly. Please proceed into the courtroom. Ah, let's go. Now's not the time to talk about it anyway. Nick? It's just his boyfriend, don't worry about it. June 21st, 10 AM. There she is. Court is now in session for the trial of Maya Fey. Are the prosecution and the defense prepared? What is with this kid? Mr. Wright, are you prepared? Huh? Yes, Your Honor. Why does he always seem mad at me? Mr. Phoenix Wright. You must be a little shocked because I'm a woman, correct? Hold on. So she's a famed successor from prosecutor from Karma? I'm Franziska from Karma, the prodigy. I see. I gave up a promising career in Germany and came to this country for a sole reason. Revenge. Revenge? Is this about the father of Manfred from Karma? If it's something of a personal nature, I'm sure you can. Ow! I'm talking. If you interrupt again, my whip will do the speaking for me. Please speak with your mouth like a normal person. I beg of you. Ow! Make no mistake, I will defeat you. Prepare to go down, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Prosecutor von Karma, your opening statement, please. Those of von Karma blood have only one fate, and that is perfection. Is that allowed? It's Ace Attorney, of course it's allowed, don't worry about it. The defendant Maya Fey will find no escape from her guilt on my watch. Very well. What is the defense's position? Your Honor. Does the defense wish to enter a plea of not guilty? Yes. Foolish fool who foolishly dreams of foolish dreams. 10 minutes. I give the defense 10 minutes before it changes its plea. I mean, guess her fans are absolutely loyal to her. Maybe they just like to get whipped. That's right. I'll have you running for the justified self-defense plea in no time. Justified self-defense? A plea usually reserved for when a person unintentionally kills in defense of themselves. We could very easily make a solid case with that self-defense, but... The defense stands by the plea of not guilty, Your Honor. Because the plea justified self-defense is to say he did kill someone. How foolish. If that's how you want to play it, Mr. Phoenix Wright, then I shall now call the first witness. She's just as scary as a father. Like father, like daughter, I suppose. Witness, your name and occupation? Yes, sir. My name is Dick Gumshoe. I'm a detective at the local precinct. Ah! Get to the point already. Explain to the court the details of this murder. Yes, sir. If anyone would please take a look at this map. That's a very shitty map, but sure, whatever. The channeling chamber has no windows and the door was locked shut. At the time of the murder, only the victim and the defendant were in the room. Wait. Oh, key for killer, duh. What were they doing in there? Well, they were channeling a spirit, sir. Channeling a spirit? It's quite a look of disbelief there, Your Honor. Anyway, a few minutes after the channeling started, gunshots were heard coming from the inside room, sir. A few of the witnesses broke down the door and rushed into the room. Ah, and that's when they found the victim was already dead, correct? I believe this is one of the most open as shit cases I've ever presided over. Floor plans added. So, how was the victim killed? I was about to get to that. Stop wasting my time, Dan. The direct cause of death was a pistol shot through the forehead, sir. The shot was fired from point-blank range. But before the victim was shot, sir, he was stabbed in the chest. The wound was very severe, but not enough to cause instantaneous death. The murderer used a pistol to finish up the victim off after the stabbing. Hello there. So the victim was stabbed before being shot. This is the victim's autopsy report, sir. After being stabbed in the chest, he was shot in the forehead at point-blank range. The court accepts it into evidence, Mr. Wright. Mr. Wright, you may question the witness. I mean, the gun was never found. Neither was the knife. Direct cause was a pistol shot in the forehead. The murder weapon, Detective Gumshoe. Whose pistol was it? It was the victim's. The victim? Now, why would he have...
Objection!
Why would he have a pistol? Who cares? I mean, it's very important in case if you get like locked up in the fucking room with someone else. Come on now. The point is that you are missing whose fingerprints are on his pistol. If you're not already paying attention to that, then I suggest you start. Fingerprints? There were fingerprints. Along with the victims. The defendant, Maya Face, were also on the grip, sir. So the defendant's fingerprints were left on the murder weapon. Walked into her hands here. Shot was fired from point blank range. Any proof of that? Point blank, huh? So how far away is that? It's anywhere between 12 to 20 inches away. And how do you know he was shot at point blank? Dusk, Mr. Phoenix, Wright. I grow tired of the foolish foolery of the foolish fools in this foolish country. Excuse me. You might notice you like saying a certain word. Gunpowder burn. Gunpowder burn? When something is shot from point blank, a burn area is left around the bullet hole. Gunpowder exploding is what makes a bullet fire, and it gets real hot, pal. And there are definitely some gunpowder burns left on the victim's forehead. Wow, never knew that. Live and learn, I guess. Live and learn! Next thing he will be saying is that he's hanging on the edge of tomorrow. That's about 0.3 to 0.6 meters for using that metric. He was stabbed as well. Stabbed? And what was he stabbed with? A fruit knife! I see. And whose knife was it? It looks like it belongs to the face, sir. And of course Maya's face fingerprint all over it. Sonic Marathon Man Miner. Someday! Someday! All over it, huh? This does not look good. What will you do now, Mr. Phoenix Wright? The wound was very severe, but not enough to cause instantaneous death. How severe was the wound? If it had been half an inch more to the right, it would have hit the victim's heart. After a stab like that, it's impossible to fight back, let alone stand. This testimony makes it sound like Maya stabbed him with an intent to kill. Why does he look so pissed off now? Are you sure you were stabbed first, then shot? Yep, sure as can be. Well, look at the wounds and you come to the same conclusion too, pal. A fool is a fool when we only listen to the foolish opinions of other foolish fools. A pistol shot to the forehead at point-blank range certainly is enough to kill instantly. Does it matter then which was first? Think a little bit more before you open the big mouth of yours, Mr. Phoenix, Wright? Ugh, what a pain. That's enough. We've clearly established how the victim was murdered. I brought the two murder weapons with me today. Maybe I should have shown it earlier. Very well, the court accepts them into evidence. Should be filled in a schedule for you? No, because I can't promise anything. Murder weapon was Grace. 2 shots fired. Best Maya, yeah, like where was the other gunshot going? Murder weapon. Small fruit knife belongs to the face. Best Maya's fingerprint. The date and the time of death was June 19th at 3:15 PM. Eyewitnesses claim to have heard 2 gunshots at this time. And 2 murder weapons, both with the defendant's fingerprints on them, huh? This does seem like an open and shut case. And naturally. This is going from bad to worse. As if the summary just now wasn't oversimplifying things to the extreme. Your Honor, feel free to slam that little gavel of yours. After all, there is no room left for doubt, is there? That's quite true. Mr. Wright? Yes? Even in the face of all this, do you still wish to plead not guilty? It's the opinion of this court that if you do not adjust your plea, you stand to lose. See, just as I promised, Mr. Phoenix, Wright. You would change your plea in less than 10 minutes. That really do, Mr. Wright. Merely change to justified self-defense, because now would be the time to do so. This is your final chance. This is a huge decision, and better think is all the way true. I mean, I would say go with justified self-defense, considering the fact that there were 2 gunshots. And like the first gunshot might have been happened, then he got stabbed, and then the gun could take it over, right? But we want to say not guilty. But I don't see any other way to progress if it's the case. Well, he is convicted, then it's all over. I really should play it safe and try to soften the blow. Your Honor, the defense would like to change its plea to justified self-defense. What would Phoenix say? He would say, not guilty. Huh. Understood. Let us record to show that the defense has entered a new plea. There's nothing else I could do. Yeah? You already hold the key. If you don't believe it, you cannot win. If you plead justified self-defense, we will basically be confessing to murder. After the trial, Maya's life will be ruined, and she'll be labeled a murderer. Can I really let that happen? No. Your Honor, yes. The defense retracts its previous statement. And instead will prove beyond a shadow of a doubt that the defendant is not guilty. You have sealed your fate, Mr. Phoenix Wright, detective. Yes, sir. Present the final portion of your testimony, the final strike. Yes, sir. Now see here, proceedings are run by... Yike! Oh yes, of course. Go ahead, detective, and give your testimony. You think the judge likes getting whipped? I think the court would like to hear about the other piece of incriminating evidence. Why are you withholding evidence, you bitch? It's always the same with these fuckers. Sorry, pal, but there's an even more incriminating piece of evidence. This is the costume the defendant was wearing at the time of the crime. As you can see, it's covered in blood. The defendant attacked and killed a person who, without a doubt, was not fighting back. So this is the costume. There certainly is evidence of black spray of a back spray on blood on this. Please directly links my fate to the crime, sir. I see. The court accepts it into evidence. My clothes was wearing at the time. Was she really wearing purple? Well, I guess the other thing is purple. Blood splatters on it. Alright, Mr. Wright. Nice fingerprints on both murder weapons and blood splatters on the clothes. Could this situation get any worse? What's wrong? You seem to be at a loss. I think this is the last piece of testimony the prosecution should have to offer. Feel free to sulk off with your tail between your legs, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Please stop calling me by my full name, it's disturbing. Sorry, pal, but there's an even more incriminating piece of evidence. Why didn't you say so in testimony earlier? You're kinda scary today, you know, pal. Come now, Mr. Wright. There's no need for that kind of attitude in my court. No, alright, just please stop glaring at me like that. The judge is a fucking wimp. Maya's costume? Yeah, she was wearing this when we arrested her. Maya, she's wearing a channeling costume today too. Is she not allowed to wear anything else? You can see it's covered in blood. Whose blood? There's blood on the costume. Lab results show that it is the victim's blood. Oh, okay, there you go. So there was blood from the victim on the defendant's clothes. Definitely not good. No, chat, look at it. There is no blood on the victim! Like I swear, just a gunshot, nothing happened. So the very only other clues you could glean from this piece of evidence? Well... If we must change the topic, then the good detective here must testify again. But too bad, not enough time, let's move on. Ah yes, Miss Von Karm is perfectly correct. Yeah, now even the judge is on the side. But I bite off more than I can chew here. What should I do? Press further. Why is Miss Von Karma suddenly putting up resistance? There must be a reason as to why she suddenly threw out an objection like that. Ah, there was a gunshot on it. There must be something about his costume. I just have to look harder. Mr. Wright, Miss Von Karma's logic is perfect. There's nothing for you to poke a hole in it. Poke a hole, you say? Ah, so it looks like my time is up. So about the costume. Just one little thing. Your Honor, League of Legends. Actually, there was something very wrong with this piece of evidence. What? What are you talking about, pal? Where is this problem you're talking about? I've come this far, there's no turning back now. The problem I have with this piece of evidence is here. Oh, present. Death. I asked the court to please take a look at the sleeve of this costume. The sleeve? Oh, there's a tiny hole here. A hole? But that wasn't in the report. Hold on. What's this around the hole? It smells faintly of gunpowder. Gunpowder? Hey, no one ever told me. A hole that smells of gunpowder. Looks like I found the hole I was looking for. Show hole. Your Honor, the only logical conclusion that you can make is that it must be a bullet hole. Order. This is a very grave matter. The best way we can correct the court record first before anything else. It's best we correct the court record first before anything else. Press the check button for details. Sorry about that. Guess we messed up, sir. Is she actually smiling? She looks very smug. What else is she hiding? She pull yourself together, detective. That tiny hole doesn't change a thing. The strength of the evidence still holds. Continue with your testimony. That just now was a fluke, nothing more. How can you say something like that? This is a huge oversight. Give me a second, I need to drink here. I like this game, but it makes me talk a lot, but it makes me drink a lot. Well, I agree it's a mistake on part of the police. What Prosecutor Von Karma has said is true. The evidence still stands. If you do not find a more definite problem with the evidence, then... No way. Detective Gumshoe, please continue with your testimony. Yes, sir. Defendant and detective killed a person who was no doubt not fighting back. He wasn't fighting back? How do you know if he was or wasn't? We could find no evidence that the victim put up any sort of struggle, pal. So did the murderer ever fight with the victim or not? Depending on this, the circumstances around his murder changed drastically. We're in real trouble now. If I only had something to prove that the victim did fight back. That phone caller. She thinks she can decide with the verdict with this testimony alone. I'll find a critical contradiction somehow, and then I'll have her. Oh, I just wish the text was instant on this. I'll present to you. Oh, it's quite big now, isn't it? Hole. This evidence clearly reveals a contradiction in that statement, Your Honor. How exactly are the evidence in the statement just now related? They aren't, are they? God damn it. I thought that would show, actually, that there was like a hole in the background from the gunshot. Fuck? I mean, it can't just be the clothes, right? Objection! It's just the clothes? Really? Detective Dick... Maybe I'm just like thinking one step ahead here. Detective Dick Gumshoe. Yes? If you can call me by my full name, it's kind of a weird feeling. You said that my client killed the person who without a doubt was not fighting back. Yeah, I did. Then what, may I ask, is the bullet hole your police overlooks supposed to mean? What does it mean? I'll tell you what it means. It means the victim had fired off a shot. Is this what it means to not fight back? You're right. It seems you're correct. No, it wasn't the badge. It's never the badge. If the victim had tried to shoot the defendant, then it would change everything. Alright, the wind seems to be shifting. Huh. What's with that? Are you finished yet, Laugh? Are you finished yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Miss Von Karma? It seems that Maya favors shot at by the victim. However, that is only grounds enough to support a justified self-defense plea. That is correct. But I'm sure you remember, Your Honor, what the defense clearly said. They rejected justified self-defense and pleaded not guilty. Now that you... Why, that's right! Stop whipping. Which means, the defense has yet to prove anything at all. No! Well, yes, that's true. Furthermore, just the fact that there is a bullet hole in the costume is not enough to substantiate even a plea of justified self-defense. Huh? How so? Don't just stand out. Hurry up and tell the court what transpired today. With the new information we acquired and added in, of course. Huh? You mean, by myself? You want me to put together this scenario all by myself? Yes, sir. Right away, sir. You think he likes getting whipped? During the channeling, the defendant saw a chance to stab the victim in the chest. Of course, the victim used the loss of his strength to fight back, sir. While the two were fighting, the victim took out his gun. The victim took a shot, but because they were too close, he missed. The defendant then picked up in the opening, took the victim's gun and ended it. The scenario you've put together does make sense. Yes, sir. Well, Mr. Wright, on the surface it does seem to make sense. He's a detective, not a kinkdiv. What? Who says a detective can't have any kinks? Come on now. However, I won't give up that easily. Please refrain from glaring at me like that. Now then, your cross-examination, please. There's quite a difference in height between Dr. Gray and the defendant. And in body strength, and it seems unlikely the defendant could have stabbed the victim. Now that you mention it, yeah, I guess. You think you can get away with such flimsy reasoning, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Maya Fey was in the middle of channeling, was she not? When channeling with the Korean channeling technique, the medium physically changes. With the nurse's build, the defendant could have easily been a match for the doctor. Didn't believe it. She even studied up on the Korean channeling technique. Like I said before, I'm perfect. Apart what you were talking about, I didn't quite get it. Never mind, let's continue with the testimony. So he was stabbed, but the stab wound didn't kill him. But if you think about the blood loss, he was probably hurt pretty bad. How badly hurt would you say he was? Actually, I went to give blood the other day, and afterward I felt a little lightheaded and dizzy. I guess the damage was maybe about 10 times the dizziness. Ah! I'm so sorry. Actually, let me check the court record real quick. Point blank, slipped in the chest. Like he did mention that he might be unable to do anything after the stab, but it doesn't seem to be mattering. Age unknown, huh? While the two were fighting, the victim took out his gun. Where in the world did that pistol come from? Looks like the victim, Dr. Gray, specifically bought it for the day. But a handgun? He got it off the black market about 2 days before the murder. Why did Dr. Gray bring a gun? Is he taking precautions against something? The victim took a shot, but because they were too close, he missed. So you're saying that the bullet hole in his costume was made then? Sorry, pal, but yeah, that's what I think. The two of them were already fighting when the shot was fired. My, I'm really glad you weren't hurt. The defendant then picked up the opening and took the victim's gun and ended it. Maya has never fired a gun before in her life. The victim had already taken off the safety. With the safety off, even an amateur like you can fire it just by pulling the trigger. Even me? No wonder. Phoenix Wright considers shooting someone right now. Uh-oh. Now do you understand? Evan Coleman's logic is perfect. His testimony certainly makes us look very bad. There's gotta be a contradiction in there somewhere. And uncovering it is going to uncover the truth. I can feel it. Oh, oops. No, I didn't want to do that. Didn't want to do that.
Objection!
Yeah. Hold on a second, chat. Quite some bots today, huh? I wanted to check this. Two shots fired. Wouldn't you find traces of gunpowder on the other sleeve then? This is a gun. Were too close, he missed. I'm not entirely sure here. You know what, let's do this first, I guess, just to be sure. And the particular moment took the victim's gun and ended it. I am not sure what they want me to do here, to be honest. Hold on a second. I responded to the Lego sets from earlier. God. Okay, I'm not sure what they want me to show off here. Never fired a gun before in a life. I can really take off the safety. There's going to be some like contradiction somewhere in there, and uncovering that is going to uncover the truth. Finally saw the chance to stab the victim in the chest. Who says that the gunshot wasn't fired first is the thing. And I don't think I can present the gun and be like, oh yes, they fired the shot first, now can I? No, this is not it. I mean, I have everything, so that shouldn't be a problem. It probably does have to do with one of these, though. No. I am not sure what they want me to point out here. Because they were too close, they missed? It's time to pull the guide out? Looks some kind of lame though. This is someone who still makes us look very bad. There's gotta be contradictions somewhere. Yeah, I think I'm gonna pull out the guide. I think I still had one open from like months ago, didn't I? Oh, using the scroll wheel on my mouse is just making the text scroll. Wait. I think that that's it, right? That seems to be it. It's on the old game still. Phoenix Wright, Justice for All, Reunion and Turnabout, Part 2/1? Yeah, I think so. Trial begins, cause of death, incriminating evidence, what transpired, Present Maya's costume in a full statement to please look at the bullet hole, checks out. I should show it all in testimony, present a falling screen. So as explained, the great to defend the way before firing, however the second would weaken the Present Maya's costume on the fourth statement. Huh? Oh, the guide says to do, this.
Objection!
Seems to be right, but I'm not sure what the logic here is. Missing the tiny hole in his costume will be the prosecution's undoing. Huh? What do you mean? This little hole has actually created a huge hole in your testimony. Explain yourself, Mr. Wright. You said the two of them were fighting when the victim fired his gun at point blank. Range point blank. If that were true, then why is a gunpowder burn on this costume? Gunpowder burn? This is what you testified earlier. When something is shot from point blank, a burn area is left around the bullet hole. Oh! But there was not a single trace of gunpowder burn on this costume. Ah. That is a very good point. And what exactly does this mean? It means that when the shot was fired, they were standing apart from each other.
Objection!
I'm disappointed, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You think you could punch a hole in my logic with that? With wishy-washy thinking like that, I never can explain anything away. Ugh. And I implore you to disprove of my line of thinking. Let's see. In the middle of that fight, the victim pushed the defendant away. And it was then, when they were separated, that he fired. How was that?
Objection!
I said that it was even possible. According to this testimony, the wound from the stabbing was very severe. The victim would not have had the strength to push the defendant very far after that. Well then... That's right, the defendant must have pushed the victim away. After stabbing him, she must have put some space between the doctor and herself. And when she was preparing to strike again, the doctor took the shot. There, that should satisfy even you. It does make an awful lot of sense. What do you think, Mr. Wright? You must be careful, can't afford to make a mistake here. Concentrate and think. Something doesn't make sense. It's fatal flaw in her argument, Your Honor. Fatal? Flaw? Ow! Very interesting. I would love to see what this flaw is. Woozy from the blood loss. Yeah, but we don't really seem to be getting any things to push with that as a problem as well. It also doesn't help. Show me something that explains my contradicts my explanation. There's be a snag in her explanation somewhere. She put some distance between them before rushing to make the final blow. And when she was about to strike, the doctor took a shot. This has been a piece of evidence that contradicts his line of thinking. Is it the bullet hole? Like, that needs to come in place somehow. This is a piece of evidence that destroys your logic. What is that? A folding screen? I would like to point the court's attention to the hole in this folding screen. It looks like you already know what I'm talking about. Ooh, where? What? Mr. Wright, your explanation, please. Are these two really that clueless? The bullet went through the defendant's sleeve first, then the folding screen. It passed through a height of approximately 8 inches off the ground, which means... They were sitting. When the shot was fired, the defendant, was not getting ready to strike, but was actually squatting low to the ground. Order, order. This changes everything. Please look at this diagram of the crime scene. The victim, Dr. Gray, was here when he fired the shot. And the bullet hit his folding screen. He hit it at this location about 8 inches off the ground. This time the defendant was in this area. Well, between them, right? Somewhere around here. Uh-oh. Richard's face is scrunched like he just smelled some serious bad breath. Wait, I just realized I forgot to brush this morning. Excuse me while I freshen up. Sure. In the meantime, I want you to think things through again, Mr. Wright. What do you mean? Of course, whoops. It's done is done. For now, I should focus on where Maya was at the time of the crime. I mean, I guess I shouldn't base it on the trajectory, I should just base it on Maya was supposed to be, which is... well, across of it, right? Somewhere around here. No? Also not. I hate these point and click moments because you might just like be a little bit off. Was she in front of the altar? No. Just right in front of the guy then? No? Think out of the box, silly bird? I can't, for I'm trapped in the box. I mean, but we have already confirmed that it wasn't a hair. Because I already clicked here, so why... Was the right sleeve now? Yeah, that was like distance away. That would be like around here. But I already pressed here and it didn't do anything. Try further? Yeah, I know the sleeves are supposed to look, but... well, for the ceremony, she was right across them. Like initially got shown. Doesn't seem to be in a bloody trajectory either. Unless they were shooting at someone behind the fucking thing, but there would be no reason to do that. She wouldn't be down here now, would she? Fuck am I now? She was standing here near the falling... No, why would she be there? That makes no sense! Wait a second. We know the defender was close to the ground based on the height of the bullet hole. But how can you gauge the distance from that? Is it possible that the defendant was standing much closer to the victim? I mean, I guess we have to assume that he wasn't shooting Maya at him but someone else. Then it would make sense. But... it's impossible. But why? You of all people should know the answer to that question, Miss Von Karma. If she was shot from somewhere close, there would be gunpowder burns present. However... yeah, I guess forgot about that fact. There's nothing about the sword around the hole, around the bullet hole of his costume. Yeah. Curse you, Mr. Phoenix, right? You... I believe it has now been proven that the defendant was standing a ways from the victim when she was shot at. But do you think this has changed the defendant's situation? It changes everything? It should. Because otherwise, we're just back to square one. Honestly, Your Honor, this changes everything. Prosecution has claimed that the defendant was aiming to kill by stabbing. If that were true, delivering the final strike with a knife would be ideal. However, where and what was the defendant doing at the time? Squatting all the way by the folding screen? Exactly. Why, if he was a real murderer? Why would she be by the folding screen instead of preparing for the strike? Yeah, that's got me on the wrong foot here. On further consideration, it does make very little sense. Yeah, I figured that to be a reason. Figuring things out and proving the logic behind everything is your job. Oof. Alright, with this the rest of the trial should be in the... Blast radius of disaster. You are such a smart man, Mr. Phoenix, Wright. To think that you've been able to take a completely hopeless case to this point. No, I Pop had a tough time with you. You amuse me. Of all the things to inherit, why did it have to be the smarmy smile? Detective, how dare you damage my perfect logic? Well, he's a bit of an idiot, you know. Huh? How is it all my fault? You can start by repairing his standing by removing that tree-strand goatee. Oh, and the rest of your punishment will come later. Punishment? Well, in your honor, I think I've had all I can take from this detective's face. I think it's time to call on the next witness. Next witness? It's gonna be Lotta. Very well. Court will take a 5-minute recess. After we reconvene, we will hear from the next witness. Maybe we should just play story mode at this rate. No. Let me take a drink here. Phew, that was a close one. I know you were giving it your all to defend me, but I could feel the death penalty hanging in the air. Felt I was pretty close to dying myself. Story mode? Is there a sandbox mode? Yeah, they just like last year, like after I was done streaming, yeah, story mode. Yeah, last year after I was streaming, the game got an update, despite already being like out for like what, 5 years, 6 years? They added a bunch of localization things, like different languages, and they also added story mode. So like, yeah, everything will automatically proceed, but like, yeah, just like, nah. I might be dumb, I'm not that dumb. I hope. But you're wonderful out there. You listened carefully, made theories, and tricked everyone into believing you. Thanks. Wait, tricked? It must be the liar's secret technique, right? Right away is the next witness we'll think it is. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Lotta Hart. Oh, I guess there was no escaping her, huh? Remember, Nick, you promised you'd save me. If you lose, me and my sister's ghost will come after you and haunt you. Your sister? Are you talking about Mystic Mia? Yeah, do you remember her, Pearly? Sister was a super good liar. She was also Nick's teacher. Oh, I didn't know that. Well, at least he will be haunted by cute girls. Court will now reconvene. No, the first order of... Ow! Don't want to hear it, old man. After I call my witness, sit there quietly and watch like a good little boy. Yes, sir. Bring in the photographer who witnessed the channeling. Oh, why do I have to deal with you again? Witness, your name and occupation, if you please. Hey, Phoenix, how you doing? Just fine. Sorry about this, I didn't exactly have a choice, you know. Yowza! Name and occupation. I declare, what in donation? What in donation? Hey, Judge, this is of violence against my fair self. That's fine. That's fine? That ain't fine, that's a whip! Yeah! There's no need for foolish outcries from foolishly foolish fools. Just hurry up and testify what would happen on the day of the murder. I haven't even gotten to say my name and job yet. Maybe we should confiscate the web. The name's Little Heart, paranormal photographer, and I'm here to testify. Now, let's all be one big happy family, okay? Okay, Judge, sure. Only the doc and the defendant went into the channeling chamber. We were waiting outside the door and then bang, we heard his gunshot. It's the liar that broke the door down and we rushed into the room. Inside was a dead victim and the defendant waving a pistol around. What? No, she wasn't. I swear, other than those two, there was no one else in the room. And did you take a picture of the scene right after the murder took place? Reckon course. Excuse me? Reckon course. It's short for you reckon. Of course I did. Ah! Doesn't look like I care. Just hurry up and show your picture to the court. A moment of truth. What will be in that picture? Let's see here. This is the picture. Oh, she was holding a gun. Why was she on this side of the room, though? Oh. It would certainly seem that only the defendant and the victim were in that room. We'll just throw that into the court record. Are you ready, Mr. Phoenix, Wright? And we're clear all doubt about my through this cross-examination. Just watch me. I don't know, the picture seems pretty damning. Oh, of course, I'm like one fucking hit away from dying. Great. Only the doc and the defending went into the channeling room. Was it really only those two that went in?
Objection!
What are you blabbering about? You read it too, were you not? Why don't you answer that yourself? Was it really just the two of them? Yes, Dr. Gray and I were the only one that went into the room. Hold on, we can't have the defense testify against his own client. Anyway, folks, only the two of them went into the channeling chamber, yeah? But you knew that from the very beginning, didn't you? Witness, continue. Waiting outside the door and then bang with his gunshot. Was it really a gunshot?
Objection!
Are you insane? You must have heard it as well. Why don't you testify for the court, Mr. Phoenix, Wright? Was it really a gunshot? Yes, I think it was something that sounded like a gunshot. And why are we here listening to the defense testify? The world becomes just a little crueler. I heard a gunshot a long time ago, so I know. And I'll tell you what that was a gunshot I heard. Now this is where the story heats up. Liar broke the door down. So let me get this straight. This Mr. Liar there broke the door down. Honestly, Mr. Phoenix, Wright, why don't you tell us what happened then? Yes, Mr. Von Karma. I broke the door down. Sorry. Why does this feel like an inquisition? No need for apologizing. That was great. You're a real man. Oh, really? That's something I would love to like to see. I would have liked to see. The judge is smiling rather openly. I'll take that as a good sign. And? What did you see when you broke in? Sight was a dead victim and a defendant waving the pistol around. Oh, oops. Should press that. Are you sure it was a defendant, my FA? Sure, I'm sure. Lola seems awfully confident in her testimony. Press order. Lola, please, think back to the day one more time. What you getting at? Remember what you said when we broke into the room? I was murdered. Click. Lola, at a time like this, times like this are the perfect time for snapping up shots. But then anyway, what's going on here? This girl, she's... Is she Maya? She sounded confused. When you saw the murder at that time, you couldn't even tell if it was Maya Fey or not, am I correct? Well, you see... Order, Miss Hart, go ahead to present accurate testimony. Yeah, sorry. Good, you shift things back to my side. For defense lawyer, your defense is terribly lacking, Mr. Phoenix, Wright. Witness, think back to when those two entered the channeling chamber. When they entered, one of those people that entered the chamber was Maya Fey, correct? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it was Maya that went in. Looks like we've come to a collective conclusion. The person in this picture is most certainly Maya Fey. Exactly. Rats. And I'm trapped like one. Again. And at that point we were in the room now. Are you absolutely clear with that? Or certain of that? Sure am, but that old witch chases out of the room, so... Old witch? Does she mean Morgan Fey? But there was no one else in there, and you know it. The channeling chamber was very dark, almost pitch black. Was there really no one else in there? What about... behind the folding screen? What about behind the folding screen? Did you check back there? You were given. Huh? What in the... We're given, you know? You reckon? That's a given. Took me a good look around the room once. There ain't no way anyone was hiding out behind this folding screen. Have I ever word with you, Miss Hart? What, you got a problem? We're given. I mean, I'm having a little difficulty in understanding you. If you would stop saying such things as recommend giving. Now then, Mr. Phoenix, Wright. Do you see a problem with the testimony, or don't you? Just as I thought, there's nothing wrong with the testimony. If I was with her, so I know she's telling the truth. Good enough. Seems that there are no more issues with Mrs. Hart's testimony. At the time of the crime, only 2 people were in the chilling chamber. The victim, Dr. Turner Gray, and the defendant, Miss Maya Fay. Face of the defendant cannot be verified in this picture. However, if we think about the circumstances, it would have to be the defendant. What I'm going to do, just let this go. What is it, Mr. Phoenix Wright? You look as if you have something to say. You made the wrong move. I'm going to have to judge. Oh. Save this. Make one wrong move, I'm going to have to judge against me. So anything I can present would prove it's not Maya in the photo. I can't present anything yet, present evidence. Your Honor, Mr. Wright, is it possible that the person in this photo is not the defendant? What? How do you know it? Do you know what you're proposing? Yeah, that's just plain fool's talk. Thanks, guys. The show of support was just great. Now then, Mr. Wright, please show the court some proof. Prove to this court that the person in this photo is not Maya Fay. Uh-oh. This is where I'm in shit. I mean, she was around the building. So I'm not sure if I'm supposed to show her. Or if it's just the clothes after all. It's just the clothes. Here's your proof. It's no problem. Oh no! I thought it would work in on my inflections. I was just wondering what an objection with a twist of "you're wrong" sounds like. Mr. Wright, I'm sorry, but I don't follow your logic. Sure, because it wasn't enough confidence. Give up? Well, Mr. Wright, nothing, Your Honor. It's very smart of you, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You really should give up trying to prove that this is not my FA. I didn't say anything about giving up. I just don't have the right piece of evidence to prove my argument. That's enough. This is it. This is all I could do. I think it's quite obvious to this court that the verdict of guilty is not possible. Told you. Like totally 100% impossible. Ms. Von Kamer, do you have any further questions for this witness? Having established the defendant's guilt, further questioning won't be needed. What about the defense? No further questions, I presume? I couldn't protect Maya. The defense... Phoenix, you can't make that kind of face. The liar is someone who smiles no matter how bad it gets. Mia. Hello there. Guess I made it just in time, wouldn't you say? Chet, I swear she's gotten an upgrade over the last game. But pearls. Her clothes are a bit small. Anyway, what are you waiting for, Phoenix? Let's go. But how? She's already taken away every advantage. The advantage is still in your hand. Think carefully. One more time about what you saw in the channeling chamber. Do you remember what you told me yesterday? Dr. Gray. What we saw in there? This murder. Well, at a time like this, times like this are the perfect time for slipping up shots. You see, there's one final piece to this puzzle. Question Lola one more time, Phoenix. I don't know if she's doing it unconsciously or on purpose, but she's not testifying truthfully. Now then, this court would like to end the cross-examination period. She made a second picture, didn't she? Wait, Your Honor. The defense would like to request that a witness testify one more time. Overruled. I'm afraid that you're too late, Mr. Wright. The cross-examination has already ended. Furthermore, it's fine. I'll allow another testimony. The Von Karma's case is perfect, absolutely flawless. I've had a better time than this for you. Better night than this for you to see that. But I mean, I have some place I must go after this. All right, I'll allow it. Miss Hart, hurry and give us another testimony. Well, heck, what am I supposed to talk about? Please tell us once more what happened to you when you busted through the channeling chamber. Okay, you got it. See? You got through the judge somehow, right? Well, actually, it was Von Karma's whip that got through to him. We broke into that room while I could focus on was Maya. I was kinda scared of the dead body, so I didn't take a good look at it. I'm really bad when it comes to blood and ghosts and stuff. But I still managed to point my camera at Maya and take a shot. Nothing sounds different from before. Some parts of the testimony were very vague. I should press one of those sections. Struggle all you like as you taste bitterness of your defeat. Well, amuse me with your useless questions, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I'm waiting. So, what did she look like? You know, she looked almost like a different person. A different person? She may have seemed like a different person. However, she was still Maya Fey. We've already made that point abundantly clear. Yes, that is true. Well then, Miss Hart, do you happen to see anything else? Then perhaps that body was not Dr. Gray's at all. I reckon that's possible. If the body inside the room was not of Dr. Gray, then whose body was it, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Well, what if it was that of Maya Fey after the channeling, or maybe... Ow! Foolish fool spouting foolish foolishness, just as I expected of a foolish fool such as you. If that were the case, then it would mean that Maya Fey is, in fact, dead. And that would make the defendant's shack quite a lonely place, wouldn't it? Sorry, Maya. Are y'all done here? Can I continue? I'm hanging on one sliver of health, Jet. And even knowing that, you still persist in being a paranormal photographer. Yes. That's why I'm getting out of this here business. This gal's gonna get the dirt on the stars and be a tabloid photographer from now on. She goes through jobs faster than a baby do through diapers. Wah. Mr. Phoenix Wright, would it kill you to stay on top before change? Well, would it, Mr. Wright? Nice tag team in stereo. Guess I should be grateful it's not in 5.1. Alright. No Dolby's around here, I guess. 2, right? 2 what? 2 shots. You took 2 shots. But only one has been submitted as evidence. Miss Hart, where is the other picture you've been withholding? No, you got it all wrong. It's not me. I didn't mean anything bad. I mean, I know it can be a little mean, but I ain't evil. Well, at least she knows herself. Then why have you not shown this other picture to the court yet? Well, ain't it obvious? The prosecutor woman told me to shut my trap about it. What? Von Karma? Miss Von Karma, you're hiding critical evidence. Unforgivable, Von Karma. Suppressing evidence like this. You're as bad as your father. Your Honor, the defense asks that Prosecutor Von Karma be held in contempt of court. Well, yeah. Me? In contempt of court? You can't be serious. But you had evidence from the court. On purpose. That's not fair. Phoenix, are you a liar or a school child? I was so angry I lost my composure. Miss Von Karma, would you care to explain yourself to this court? I thought this picture was not important and thus felt no need to submit it. That's all. How could you think? The pictures were more or less the same, so why bother with the second? I mean, it's just so much more trouble than it's worth for me to submit this as evidence. More trouble than it is worth? How can you say that? If you want to see that belly, I'll submit it. Going to be something silly on this picture, isn't there? What is this picture? It's obviously the second picture the witness took at the day of the scene of the crime. Well, it's a little off-center, but that's what you get with a nervous amateur. I think the important point here is the person in this picture. This picture is definitely not Maya Fey. Trying to look in the background if I see something. No, not see anything. Yeah, it's the older girl's sister, yeah. I mean, it would make sense, because if the spirits take over the body, they turn into the physique of the ghost taking them over. I guess. What's the meaning of this? This might be the break that I was looking for. Now, should I not insist that the person in this picture is not Maya? Drop the issue. Insist it's not Maya. Just lie your way through, I guess. Your Honor, as you can plainly see, the person in the picture is not Maya Fey. Yeah, yes, I see that. It's not just her face, her whole body's taken on a different appearance. There's only one conclusion that can be drawn then. That somehow this older person snuck in and traded places with the defendant. No, that wasn't Ini, it was Mini. Right? Mimi, not Mini. Ini Mimi. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Order. Well, yes, I believe you're correct, Mr. Wright. The person who was inside the shelling chamber was not Maya Fey. Mia, we did it. You're too soft. You're softer than Aunt Morgan's strawberry desserts, Phoenix. Take a look at the prosecutor from Karma's face. She's smiling. I think you better continue to worry, Mr. Phoenix, right? It's from Karma. What do you mean by that? Your Honor, I would like for you to take a look at this picture. Look at this photograph. It was taken yesterday at the detention center's visitors room. This is Mr. Phoenix Wright, and the defendant, Maya Fey, during this visit. Maya Fey? But isn't this a totally different person? Yeah, see? Just look at the stand right now. At the little kid that is obviously grown up. She looks this way because she's obviously in the middle of channeling a spirit. It's unbelievable that she can. Yeah, that is the truth. And Maya Fey is in a state that she physically changes into the person she's calling. Miss Von Karma, a word if I may. Mia? Taking pictures of someone doing a private visit is illegal. Surely you must know that a picture can be submitted as evidence. Obviously, I know this picture is illegal. No one is going to bat an eye at that, are they? Obviously, I know this picture is illegal. But I never intended to submit it as evidence in the first place. What is she? From the moment I showed this picture to the court, this case became all mine. After all, this image has now been forever burnt into the judge's mind. I don't even have a single witty line. Looks like we've been had. Well, I don't claim to understand this, and I still cannot believe it. Are you saying that this person is the defendant, Maya Fey? If I give up here, the trial will end. But if I slip up and say something wrong, it will cost me. Oh boy, time to get the options out. Time to save. Time to throw the sister under the bus? Question mark. Can I prove the person in this picture is not Maya? I can prove it. Your Honor. Oh, the fire returned to your eyes, I see. This picture. But the picture lies a critical contradiction to all the testimony up until now. Contradiction? So you think you've spotted a problem with this picture? Then earn your keep. There's no bullet hole in that. Please direct your attention here. Through the sleeve? But there isn't anything all about it. That's exactly why. And that is exactly what is so odd. Something that should be there is suddenly missing. Should be there? Ah. There was a bullet hole in the sleeve of the defendant's costume. If that is the case, then it should be in this picture as well. Miss Von Kawa, you intended to hide this valuable piece of evidence? You will most certainly be assigned a penalty for this. Alright, this should do some major damage to our argument. Don't celebrate yet. You like to bring down the mood, don't you? Take a look at Miss Von Kawa's face. Ah, she's got that condescending grin plastered all over her face again. Disc, jumping to the gun again, I see, Your Honor. I would like to extend an apology on my behalf of those incompetent fools. What do you mean? I meant incompetent fools. If those fools down at the precinct hadn't missed a bullet hole, I would have gotten the report about it. As I didn't, I couldn't have known that this picture was of any value to this case. I see. Just lying through her teeth, I know it. That woman knew about everything, the bullet hole, the picture, everything. But you can't prove that. Franziska von Kamer's idea of a perfect case is quite fascinating, don't you think? Your Honor, you need not to worry. If you assign a penalty, I'll personally make sure the detective gets what he's coming. Gets what's coming. I'm sure there will be a great gnashing of teeth at his next salary discussion. Poor Dick Gumshoes. His salary ever in danger. Poor Gumshoe. In any case, it's a very big problem. When the defendant was taken into custody, a costume had a bullet hole in the sleeve. However, from this photo it appeared that right after the shooting, there was none. The judge is confused by this strange twist of events. This is a chance, Phoenix. Look, all you got into this one shot, alright? Got it. Watch this, Maya. Your Honor. There's only one logical explanation for the contradiction. Oh, what do you mean 3 choices? This picture is fake? We know it isn't. The bullet hole was made later. Maybe? The shooter is someone else. I'm not sure which one of these two it is, chat. There's only one explanation for why there was no hole in the sleeve in the picture. The hole was created much later after the murder took place. It seems to be... wrong? After the murder? Hey! Those 2 gunshots I heard about before you broke in, or did you forget? Is that how it went? The pistol fired only 2 shots, no more, no less. You know how to count, right? Oh, okay, it was the other one. Skull sees no reason. Yeah. Time to do a little time warp. I mean, it was either or. The defendant's sleeve had a bullet hole in it. I mean, I guess I know what they want to go for because of the key. Yeah. However, this person clearly does not. There can be only one explanation. The person who shot Dr. Gray was not a defendant, but a different person altogether. Usually the answer would be better for your case. In this case, they might didn't kill someone. Yeah, that's also true. What? Order. If order is not restored, I will suspend this trial. Ow! Ah! Why me? The defense's argument is a complete mess. A complete mess? I fail to see how. Please enlighten us. Hey, witness. Ah! What the heck? Is it any way to ask a gal for a favor? Be quiet, you. You were the one who said it was only 2 of them when you entered the room. Well, you know. If you were lying, I swear that my whip would be the last thing you'll see. Look, sis, you're looking mighty scary, so why don't we say you... Ah! I swear, I wasn't lying or nothing. There wasn't anyone else in there, honest. You see, now riddle me this, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Where did the defendant vanish to? And where did the other woman appear from? Why is it lately all I want to do is cry? Oh, poor Phoenix. Well, if the person in this picture is not a defendant, then this poses two very big questions. First, where did the defendant vanish to, and second, where did this person come from? That's right, now hurry up and answer. Mr. Phoenix, Wright? Come on, you can't fall asleep, you can't fall apart here, Mr. Phoenix. Can't believe that even me is calling me by my full name. But I mean, now am I supposed to prove something like this? I don't know yet, Mr. Phoenix, Wright. Or do you think you have enough in you to turn around even now? Turn things around even now? To turn things around? That's right. You would always turn things around and change your perspective. Phoenix? So where did this intruder appear from? And where did mine disappear too? This comment is great. I need to look at the situation from a different angle. Let's see. Uh-oh. I'm gonna go saving again with my one life. The previous game actually gave you another chance when it was game over. This one just completely stopped, didn't it? Right before we broke in, the third person was already in the room. And what if Maya left the room somehow? If you could prove that either one of those conditions were true. Mr. Wright, let's say what you've come up with. I mean, I know that the key is going to play into this somehow. I think that what happened before we forced our way into the channeling chamber is... a third person had entered it, Maya had left the room. A third person had entered it now? With all the key? Your Honor, I would like to present some evidence. I have proved that there was someone else in the room before the murder took place. Please take a good look at this. Okay. I've already seen it. Thank you. And? What is the purpose of this item? Don't you see, Your Honor? I don't think you actually see what you're doing. I think it is a court that should be sighing at you, Mr. Wright. Oh, wait, that wasn't it. What do you mean? I have to mess through this every time. I thought that was the point to show the key. It's like, oh yeah, someone else entered the room with this key, but no, I guess not. I mean, it can still be this option, but I need to present something else. You should show Mimi, you think? Sure? I mean, you mean Eenie, not Mimi. No, it's also not it. This is annoying because this is a double thing. It's like, I just need to select that option and you need to select something else. Or maybe it's like one of the other options there. It bothers me that it says saving, but it doesn't actually save over this file, so... Maya left the room. Maya left the channeling chamber at some point, and the defense can prove this. Oh, how a foolish fool makes a foolish face while dreaming foolishly foolish dreams. Maya Fey was being looked at after by around Morgan Fey. Yeah. I think this was the better option. The chance of her leaving the crime scene is lower than the detective's salary. Anyway, let's see some evidence. Prove that from the murder until the time of the arrest the defendant left the room. It's not gonna be this, is it? Oh, it is. I had the right ID, but I selected the wrong option, I guess. Miss Hart, do you remember this key? Well, I've seen it. Hey, that's the channeling chamber key, right? Before the channeling started, Maya locked the door from the inside with that. The defendant herself locked the door? Yeah, that's why we all couldn't get the door open. And the key is the only one of its kind, after all. Oh? One of a kind, you say? Wait, Mr. Phoenix, right? Yes? Looks like she's sketching on. Yeah, it was the right item, but I used the wrong reason to get there. I'm afraid to ask, but why is that key currently in your possession? Huh. What do you mean? If my affair locked herself in, the key should have been with her. Yes, agreed. However, she did not have the key at the time of her arrest. Well, ain't that a kick? So how come you're holding it? I got this as a present from a certain little girl. And the little girl was nowhere near the scene of the crime. What's the time? That's preposterous. This means that Maya Fey must have left the room. If she had not, then I would not be holding this key you see before you. No! It seems we have come to an impasse. This picture has clearly captured the face of the murderer. However, is this person the defendant or not? The defense is arguing that this person is not the defendant. Furthermore, as proof, this key has been submitted as evidence. Miss Van Kamer? How can this be? At this point in time, a verdict on the defendant's guilt is not possible. My perfect case! How is there a flaw in my perfect case? Well, I guess it wasn't perfect. Don't think you've won yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I'm a prodigy. I've never lost a case. And I don't intend to lose here in this courtroom to a fool like you. I don't care what I have to do. I will get my guilty verdict. That's enough. If you two would like to continue, do so in the lobby. Court will reconvene tomorrow at 10 AM. That is all. Court is adjourned. Whoa! This was you, Pearly? You summoned my sis? Yes, I felt out no choice. And immediately I grew 3 times my size, but sure. Great going, Pearly. I knew you were special. Hey, Nick, did you know? Yeah. It's not like anyone else in there could have done that. Nick. I know you're trying really hard and all, but I really don't remember ever leaving that room. And I don't think that I don't think that a third person could have gone into that room. Yeah. Well, at least we have until tomorrow to figure things out. Like, what happened in that room, for instance? Yeah, I'm counting on you. I envy the two of you. God damn it. Oh, by the way, Nick. Do you think you could take Pearly back home for me? Sure. Alright, Pauls. You ready to go buy some tickets? Huh? Tickets? Poor thing. So sheltered. Alright, and there'll be more for tomorrow. Yeah, this case is already like hitting 3 hours. And it's like first half, I guess? Oh, my poor throat. I need some rest. Alright, chat. That'll be it for today. Enjoy the bird noises, I guess. I thought the screen was X. Right. The throat killer. Yeah. There's no reason Oxy was out of commission after playing 4 of these games. I'm not sure how long she lasted, but she played a lot of them in a short time. I can definitely see why she had problems with it. And to be fair, I also had the same issue with Witch on the Holy Night last year. Yeah, like 3 hours was also rather long. Like, I think I could go for like 2 hours with that before I was like, yeah, I need to stop this, but it's kind of awkward to stop this one in like the middle of a case, so. I mean, we're still in the middle of a case, but it's like an intermission now, so sure. But alright, thank you for watching, and we'll continue this tomorrow. See if we can get Mia free. Probably. Oh, not Mia, Maya. Take care, thanks for watching.